listeners and readers of AwardsWatch.com. This is the Awards Watch Podcast, episode 317. With barely a voice today, I am your host, Ryan McQuade, executive editor, and joining us as always, or mostly, he's not always here, but most of the time, is our Editor-In-Chief Erik Anderson.
You can't take our freedom, but we can take your Oscars.
Dan Bayer.
Happy belated Thanksgiving, everybody.
And Josh Parham.
Hello, hello.
We are here for another Oscar retrospective. I'm going to sound really terrible today. I might mess up words. Erik, shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. Just let me be today.
I don't have to say anything. The comment section will do that for me.
That's true. Though the comment section's been very nice.
It has been. It has been.
Because of the interviews. So
yes. Thanks, everybody.
So watch yourselves out there, folks. Anyway, yes, happy belated Thanksgiving. If you're still celebrating, Erik's still celebrating. He's eating all the leftovers in the house. What's the core dish that you've been eating the most, Erik?
Well, like I mentioned before we started, it always goes directly then to sandwiches. So you just have to get a white bread that is
a white.
It needs to be a white.
Yeah.
Very spongy.
Mm-hmm.
That can absorb
the gravy,
the liquid of the cranberry. No, see the thing about
some people do gravy. I think
I put everything on it, but
do you do the gravy on the
still
side?
Has to kind of be cold so that it's slightly congealed and stays in shape, so that it doesn't just pour out the side of the Sammy.
Like you in an outfit for award season.
Basically, when I'm not wearing Skims,
there you go.
I just pour outside of my outfit
like a gelatin. Yeah,
it's you remember the Bruce Davidson in X-Men? It's like that.
Yes,
like
exactly.
That when I don't have my shapewear.
Remember a couple of weeks ago when you and I made that reference in our editor's chat with Sophia, and she couldn't understand what that was and was horrified. Yeah, that's where we're at, folks. Anyway, so how does what's in the sandwich?
Everything's in the sandwich: the turkey, stuffing, the potatoes, gravy, cranberry, and then you have the sort of this choice of doing like a cream cheese as the binder. That's a very like deli thing to do. Yeah. I don't like doing that. I just use
Swiss cheese,
use mayonnaise,
or just use the cheese.
I don't use cheese at all.
Oh, a mayonnaise is good, or an aioli if you had.
It just needs a binder. Just needs a binder.
Dan, what have you been doing with your Thanksgiving leftovers? Or have you had any yet?
I just got back from a weekend with the family, so I have not tucked into my leftovers yet, but I'm very excited to do so as soon as we're finished.
Okay. Josh, what's the go-to for you?
It's a fried turkey. That's our signature every year.
Oh. Josh speaking my language. Yeah, it's usually a fried turkey for us as well, but we smoked it this year, and I did a good job.
We did an overnight roast.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah, it was good.
We usually do a beer can on the grill.
Oh, how do you do that?
I'm
just curious. Like
you
for
put some really long gloves on your hands.
Yeah, that's true. You don't want to get your friends
some
salmonella.
Holes. You get like one of the giant like Foster's cans of beer, the big 32 ounces.
Oh yeah.
Pour half of it out. Then you stick it up that turkey's butthole.
This is lovely.
This is starting to sound like Pillion.
Look, wow. They took their inspiration from our family.
Yeah, you just had some long gloves just laying around. Yeah.
Yeah. And
as soon as Dan started with that, I was like, yeah, I know this movie.
Yeah.
Stand it up on the grill.
It's like watching
spice rub over it and put a little smoker box on the back.
Yeah, this is sounding like the deleted scenes from Cruising. This is wonderful. Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. Okay. Well, it looks like everybody has been eating well and doing well, and that's wonderful. And so we are back here to do another Oscar retrospective for the year of 1995, for the films of 1995, for the 68th Academy Awards. Erik, you were around during this time. I mean, you've been around since the beginning of the Oscars. What was this year like for you? 1995.
You know, this was a celebration of completely unproblematic men, and
guys you still hang out with all the time.
It was a wonderful year, and I can't wait to see what this conversation is going to reveal.
Well, okay. All right. Well, what did you watched the ceremony,
Of
obviously, Eric, and
course.
saw all the films
Yes.
in theaters.
There was
Um,
there was a lot. This is like, the second year of SAG and the first year of having that cast nomination. This is the first year of Critics' Choice. There was a lot. The
it's
mid
when
'90s were popping.
it's when things went to hell. That's what you're saying.
Well, I'm
Well,
here we are.
get in those ballots, folks. Josh, best picture lineup. I want to get your thoughts on just the lineup, but also our winner here, Braveheart, from everyone's favorite in Eric's pen pal, Mel Gibson. Like, what do you think of this movie, Josh, as on the whole?
Well, Braveheart's a movie that I remember the first time I saw it thinking that it was like good, solid. Maybe it wasn't my favorite, but like I can understand why people would like it. It's not really a movie that has held a lot of staying power for me, as which will be probably revealed in our discussion when we talk about the movie in these categories. But I think on the whole, I get why it was a big deal, and I think it is like, well made. I just don't find it to be like a particularly memorable film outside of a few things about it. So, but I get why it won, especially in this lineup, but it may not be one that I particularly have a lot of passion for.
Dan, this is a big year because this is one of those, like, people think that Apollo 13 should have won over Braveheart. This is one of those tug and pull years that we've talked about. We've talked about a lot of those, honestly, this year already. And we're getting into the nitty gritty, I guess, over the last couple of years for these retrospectives. But I'm curious about where you stand on that, Dan, about, would you have gone with Apollo 13 and prevented A Beautiful Mind from happening, or would you have gone with Braveheart and allowed A Beautiful Mind to happen? Because I think that's kind of what happened here, right? Is that he doesn't win for this, and then ripple effects down the road a couple of years later.
I mean, yeah, I absolutely, like, knowing what I know now, I would absolutely do that. But at the time, I was 11 years old.
Yeah.
And my favorite then and my favorite now, spoiler alert, is still Chris Noonan's Babe.
Okay.
Which is kind of a miracle of a movie when you think about it.
So the question, Dan, was, would you have voted for Braveheart or Apollo 13?
And I would have voted for neither
Babe.
at the time.
All right. So he would have just wasted his vote and allowed Braveheart and Mel Gibson to win.
But then again, I was 11.
Yeah.
And I will say that a lot.
But we've actually written a new law where we can judge 11-year-old Dan Bayer on this podcast for the decisions that he made. And I think that that's totally fair.
I do it all the time, even without his knowledge.
Exactly.
You know what? It is totally fair. All of us should be judged by only our past actions and not what we do in the present.
Correct.
I firmly believe that. I have always believed that.
Correct.
And but I will stand by that because this was a fun time for me. Like, if 1991 was the first year that I became aware of the Oscars because of Beauty and the Beast getting nominated for Best Picture, 1995 was the first year that I was like actively participating. It was the first year I had a subscription to Entertainment Weekly. I devoured that special Oscar episode where they profiled all the nominees and gave the odds on which one was going to win. And there were a lot more films. Like, I loved both Apollo 13 and Babe at the time. And there were some movies that I were very upset were not nominated. I remember the whole controversy about Toy Story and the feature and whether it should be up for visual effects or not. And they ended up just giving it a special technical achievement prize or whatever. And the issue with the double music, the double original score categories, that was a lot of fun at this
It was the first year of it, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Should have kept it.
I agree.
Yeah. I remember this year, because I was 3 years old, and I remember I got to go to see Babe in the theater. It's one of those big theater experiences for me. And talking animals on the screen, are you kidding me? But upon retrospect and looking back over the years, like, these are a lot of movies, obviously, that were on television for at least when I was growing up. A lot of them on AMC, a lot on TNT. I mean, Braveheart was a
I was going to say, Yeah, this lineup is like prime TNT
AMC,
airing.
like I was thinking
Yeah.
like AMC, Josh, like Apollo 13 when I was growing up was played
all the time.
all the time, all the time. And as the years have gone on though, this is such a great year for movies. This is such, I think, a really strong year for movies, outside of just the films that were even a part of this Oscars. There's so many great films that you could even argue are some of our most acclaimed directors' best films in their filmographies. And those are going to be some films that we're going to talk about today. We've talked about some of those shows, some of them on Director Watch. We've talked about them on other retrospectives and other top five lists. So it's going to be really great to break down all of this. Josh, I wanted to kick it back over to you and ask you about a specific below the line category before we get into the game here, and talk about specifically a category that you think really stands out or maybe doesn't stand out based off of the quality of films or the win or whatnot from this season.
Yeah, I do want to briefly talk about original song. Not really because of the lineup itself, because the lineup is like okay to me, honestly. But
Yes.
you know where I'm going with this, Ryan. I'm sure you do. Because this is 95, which means, of course, we have a Bond movie that came out. And I think GoldenEye is one of the best Bond themes of all time and absolutely should have been in this lineup. I think it's amazing. It's one of my favorites. And yeah, it is missing from this category. It should be here.
Josh, sing Tina Turner as she sings Golden Eye.
I am not doing that.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, Eric, you when we were driving to Telluride, we did a music draft from like 95 to 2010,
Yes,
and
we
we
did.
had a category for original song in the Oscars, and you could pick two. And Eric, I believe you picked Colors of the Wind, if I'm not mistaken.
I think I did. Yes,
Yeah,
as
was
a
it
part
you?
of the game. Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
actually, it was his number one overall pick. It
It
was
really
like
was not. This is a
The
lie.
Colors of the Wind. What a song that
Although it's a
really
great
grabs
song,
you.
Vanessa Williams, Slay.
Yeah.
So.
But Eric, what's the category that you wanted to highlight here below the line?
Oh my gosh. That's a really good choice on Josh's part. Hmm. How far below the line are we going here?
Anything that aren't the top 8 categories, sweetheart.
Anything that's not top
Yeah.
8. Because yeah, that's right. Because that's where we're going to be switching some
Someone
shit.
someone did their homework. Not.
Kind of. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh my
Well, while
God.
you're thinking about that, Dan, what's a category below the line that you wanted to highlight here? If you're not muted yourself, God Lord, what is this show going to today?
Sorry. If there is one category below the line that I want to talk about here, it has to be best visual effects, because 2 nominees is fucking ridiculous.
It's stupid. It's stupid.
Especially in a year with, like, you can feel whatever you want to feel about the movie itself, but the visual effects in Jumanji deserved an
Yeah.
Oscar nomination. Like,
That's so weird.
groundbreaking stuff happening in that movie. And like, obviously Apollo 13 looks fantastic. Babe, I don't know how no one has ever done talking animals this good in the 30 years since then, but it still remains the high watermark for talking animals on film, and it's a deserved winner. But only 2 nominees
Crazy.
is ridiculous, especially, in this year when they had options. They could have had at least 3 nominees. They probably could have had 4 if they wanted to.
For sure. They could have. Eric, did you figure out a category?
Yes.
Okay.
I know. So
And now he's going to take his time.
In best sound, the nominees are pretty great. They're pretty wonderful, really kind of overall.
Yeah.
But I don't know how you don't include Heat in this category.
Here we go.
We'll talk about Heat.
Here we go.
which I feel like we're going to be talking about a bit.
Just a wee bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
But yeah, I mean, I would probably knock out at least Waterworld
Yeah.
Yes.
I
I
want
love that Waterworld is an Oscar nominee, though, because of all those stories about how much of a fucking flop it was. And
I
how
gotta
much
be
money
honest,
they spent.
I watched Waterworld. I had a lot of fun with it.
It's fun.
Can always count on Josh.
Yeah, it's not quite as bad. I don't even at the time it wasn't really as bad.
I'd rather
There was
watch
just some bad stuff in it. Like
I'd rather watch
everything Kevin
Waterworld
Costner
than
does.
like what is it, The Postman Rings Twice or Wyatt Earp or some of those other Costner films that are
or just The Postman, yes.
or The Postman or whatever.
The Postman.
Yeah.
Postman always rings twice. Is different.
Well, I don't know whatever that it was just the Postman. Okay.
Postman's
it was just
terrible.
The Postman.
Yeah, the one where it's like in the past, but like they forgot how to deliver mail or some bullshit like that. Anyway,
I thought it was a future. I don't
or
know.
the future,
I've
the
seen
past.
Postman.
Who cares? The movie sucks. I wanted to talk about actually two categories, and I'm surprised nobody brought them up. I think best cinematography outside of
That was the other one I was thinking.
Outside of the winner is actually pretty incredible nominees and just really diverse in terms of like A Little Princess and Sense and Sensibility, but then Batman Forever, like what a Oscar nominee, Batman Forever, like fuck yeah,
awesome, yeah.
Awesome,
Ooh, yes.
Really wonderful. And then film editing. I know it goes to Apollo 13, but like Crimson Tide, Seven, Babe, Apollo 13, all great. And this is where I take Braveheart out, and I would put Heat in for film editing because that movie is 3 hours long and it moves like a machine the entire way through. And so, anytime a Michael Mann movie comes up, it's like, how do you not consider it for editing? Because I don't know how he got this movie even made. It's wild. Such a sprawling story in Los Angeles. But yeah, obviously Apollo 13 was going to win that one just because of the way that story is built up and everything. Okay. That is below the line. Are you guys ready to play the game?
Woo!
Yeah.
Right. For any of y'all that have never listened to an AwardsWatch Oscar retrospective, what we do is we play the game Shoulda, Coulda, Woulda, where we talk about the top 8 categories, and we have up to 2 replacements for any of the Oscar nominees in the writing categories, the acting categories, and for Best Director. Since we are in a year of 5, we can replace up to 3 in Best Picture, 2 in every other category, 3 in Best Picture. Once we make those replacements and take things out, then we, as a group, will vote and we'll decide what then really should win those Oscars. And it's always fun. There's always preferences and a story being told, and definitely people coming in with their own fun agendas as to trying to figure out what films they want in. It's such a big year. There's so many performances. There's so many films that we're going to discuss here. And it's a great way always every year to discuss just the bounty of films. Josh, you are the rule keeper. I believe we still have the bomb pick available.
The Oppenheimer,
as we have been calling it. Not insensitive at all when we say that, by the way. But we have this retrospective, and then we have one next week. And so we're running out of time to use it. We don't have to use it.
No, we don't have to.
We don't have to. It's been nice in the back pocket for a long time.
We've come close on a couple occasions, but there's usually like 1 or 2 that save the lineup.
Yeah, it really does. So maybe keep your cards close to the chest if you want to use that today. Anybody out here, folks? But we do have this one, and next week, and we have not used it yet. And we were really close last time for that actress category.
Yeah,
we probably should have just did it, knowing where we were going to go. But
that category is coughing baby.
Correct, Eric. Thank you for that. So, and with that, we're going to start the game. Eric, kick us off. Best adapted screenplay.
All right. For best adapted screenplay, we have the winner, Sense and Sensibility, and Apollo 13, Babe, Leaving Las Vegas, and Il Postino, The Postman.
Mm-hmm.
The Other Postman.
The other Postman.
So many postmans out there.
Truly.
God, they'd be
Mail,
working.
kind of a big deal in the 90s.
Eric?
Yeah.
Yes.
You want to keep anything? You want to leave it as is?
I definitely do not want to leave it as is.
Okay, well, that's fair.
Because I definitely want to include. Ooh, actually, now that I think about this, yes, this has to be adapted, or at least considered adapted. I want to take out.
Well, let's just take things out first. That's what we do first.
Okay.
And yes. It's always fun, listeners.
Il Postino.
Eric has been on the show multiple times and has done this.
I play by my own rules.
And then forgets literally
I'm a rebel, Dottie.
What he does on this fucking show. It's wonderful. Okay, Il Postino is out.
It's basically my show, so I can do what I want.
I don't know. I introduced you on the show, not the other way around. Anyway, Dan, do you agree? Il Postino, is there another one you want to take out either?
I'm going to be honest. I have not seen Il Postino probably since 95. I remember quite liking it, but it's also don't remember anything about it. And also, again, 11 at the time that I saw it. So
that's fair.
Who cares? The thing is, I really like The Winner, and I really like two others on this list.
Okay.
And Leaving Las Vegas, I can kind of take or leave.
I kind of agree with you there. Yeah.
If that, I am fine with taking that out. I'm fine with having it in if people really like it, but I don't feel any certain way about that.
Those were
the
two I was also looking at. I'll be honest, I actually have not seen Il Postino, and there's actually a part of me that was like, didn't want to, because I've always sort of felt as if it was forced into this Oscar race.
Like it was kind of a joke. Yeah.
By that man. It always sort of felt like he was
by who,
kind
Josh?
of like gaslighting people into believing this should be an Oscar movie. And so I kind of boycotted watching it, honestly. And I don't even think I'd like it even if I did see it. So it might be unfair, but I would still advocate for that to go. And yeah, Leaving Las Vegas is okay, but not one I'm attached to either.
Yeah. I don't think it's unfair because this gave us Life is Beautiful. Basically, it gave permission for Life is Beautiful to do as well as it did and just be an absolute destructive force of Oscar nature.
Yeah, I would agree. Those would be the two films that I would kick out, and I'm totally fine with those films. Leaving Las Vegas.
I love Leaving Las Vegas.
And The Postman. I think that they can go.
Okay.
Return to sender on The Postman.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Keeping Apollo 13 over Leaving Las Vegas. Okay. Yeah. I'll give you that.
Okay.
I'll let you have it.
Thank you. What would you guys like to replace?
Clueless.
I was going to say, does Clueless count? Because
that's what I'm trying to think. I think it has to. I think it because it is a real adaptation of the book. Like
it's a great
sometimes to the letter.
Yeah.
And it not being here is horrible to me.
Although I did see it, I think it was nominated at WGA for original, though.
Yes, it was.
I do think that.
So I would say.
So let's decide.
So it would go in original, I believe.
Fine.
That was where it was campaigned and nominated. Then that's where it belonged.
But then I don't know. Would the Oscars have ruled differently? Because we've had that before, where something was nominated in one category of the Guild.
We are making the rules here today, folks.
We are making the rules.
We can say whatever.
But sorry, this is an adaptation.
No,
I'm fine with it calling it an adaptation.
I think so.
I'm cool with wherever we want to put it, as long as it gets in.
Okay,
that's fair.
I think
there's a better chance here.
I think it's got a better chance here, and it could be in this discussion. I think that. I think that even the Academy now would probably do what they did with Barbie and put it in an adapted screenplay.
I think so.
You're probably right. Yeah.
So I think that's where it rightfully should go. But I was picking up what you were putting down there, Eric, with Clueless. So there you go. I would like to nominate Bridges of Madison County, which I just think is a beautiful script.
I love that, honestly.
Yeah.
I see your Bridges of Madison County and raise you A Little Princess.
Okay.
One of the best family films of the 90s, a decade that was full of fantastic family films. And that adaptation is chef's kiss perfect.
It is absolutely perfect. It is top tier, Poirot. I would
yes, absolutely
also throw in To Die For and Dolores Claiborne.
Oh, Dolores Claiborne, that is an interesting pick.
Mm-hmm.
The other one that I want to throw in is
Better Than Misery.
The other one that I would want to throw in is Cold Comfort Farm, but I feel like no one else has seen that except maybe Eric.
Oh, of course I have.
Oh, good.
This was my bread and butter movies of this time.
That movie is so funny.
It's wonderful.
Love it.
Josh, you want to throw a couple in there?
Yeah, there was one really that I very much wanted to advocate for, and that was Get Shorty, which is one of my all-time favorite films.
Yep.
Yeah, Get Shorty is great.
I would
this category. Let's just make 5 new ones. All right, get it.
Looking at all these, I'm like, maybe we should also take out Apollo 13.
But I also would like to consider Devil in a Blue Dress, which I think is a wonderful adaptation of those novels as well too. I mean, like that. It's a really good script. Get Shorty was on my list, Josh, as well.
To die several lists.
To Die For.
I love Elmore Leonard. It's one of my favorites.
You really can't go wrong adapting his work. Some have though, but
does Heat have room here?
Heat is not.
It's pretty far down from.
Heat is original.
No.
Heat?
Well, yeah, because there's that's the TV thing. Yeah,
it's the thing. Yeah, it's the
LA
thing.
Takedown.
That's right. Oh shit. Well, then Heat's definitely got to be in the conversation for this.
Yeah, in the conversation.
Yeah, it's definitely got to be here. I would say it's the strongest
element.
I would say there's other elements we're gonna get to.
I would never vote for it over the things we've already mentioned.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you guys want to go with?
My vote would be Clueless and To Die For.
Okay.
Those would be my replacement votes.
Dan?
I would be Clueless and Get Shorty.
Okay. Josh?
I was also going to be Clueless and Get Shorty.
Okay. Well, Clueless is in. I would be Clueless in the Bridges of Madison County, where I would be in.
Oh, it's such a good adaptation from such a sloggy book.
Correct. Correct.
I kind of think the movie is a little bit of a slog too.
Oh, bullshit.
It's a good thing this is not in person, Dan, because uppercut.
Meryl's great, but the rest of that movie,
no. Eastwood's so good. It's gorgeously oh my god.
Yeah, the cinematography is beautiful.
I go back and forth between that being Clint's best movie or Unforgiven every other day I think about it.
Well, I mean, as it stands, Get Shorty is in because that has 2 votes and ours.
Yeah, that's true.
Would be the next highest.
Yeah.
Unless Eric, you want to coalesce around Bridges of Madison County?
No, because Get Shorty is way too good.
Okay.
Of an adaptation. It's
all right. That's fantastic. Fair. All right. So then we'll do Get Shorty.
We have 2 comedies.
Yeah. Get Shorty.
Hell yeah.
Get Shorty and Clueless, Sense and Sensibility, Babe, and Apollo 13. It's actually a pretty good lineup. Actually, really good lineup. And I know that everyone's going to knock Apollo 13. It was one of the most successful films of this year, period, in a story. So many fucking people saw this movie. It's ridiculous.
It's just
everything that happened with this is crazy.
It really is, because like you look it up and
this was the winner.
Yeah, this in a non-crazy year, like this should have won. Like it made so much money. It made on a $52 million budget, it made $355 million for a bunch of guys stuck up in space.
And but I mean, rock solid craft at every turn. Screenplay, the technical aspects, it's all the performances. It's rock solid.
You just didn't win DGA and PGA and then suddenly get blanked for director and then take a huge
nosedive. Yeah,
this was a big deal.
This is wild. Anyway, Clueless, Get Shorty, Sense and Sensibility, Apollo 13, Babe. Eric, what's your winner? I mean, I kind of know what it is.
Well, no, this is actually tough because Emma Thompson being a winner here is one of the best ever.
It's rad.
I don't want to erase that history really either.
Yeah.
but Clueless being an Oscar winner would be amazing, and Emma Thompson already has one, so my vote's for Clueless.
There you go. Oh yeah.
The fuck is true. That's what I'm saying, actually.
Dan.
The thing is, if Sense and Sensibility doesn't win this Oscar, then we don't get that incredible speech that Emma Thompson gives, and I am very easily swayed by great speeches, so I'm gonna stick with Emma.
Okay, Josh Parham.
I am so tempted to stick with Sense and Sensibility because not only do we get that speech, but I also loved in the other bit of Oscar trivia, which is that both of Emma Thompson's Oscars were presented by Anthony Hopkins. I love that little fact.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm actually going to vote for Babe.
I love you, Josh, so much.
I rewatched it for the first time in a very long time. And, the movie's just so delightful. I love it.
It is really a miracle. It should not work as well as it does. The juggling of so many different tones in it is insane.
Yeah.
And the characters, everything. It's so lovely. I do love that movie a whole lot.
Oh, this is tough.
I know. This is what you wanted, Ryan.
This is what I always want. I love a three-way tie, and then I get to pick and.
Or you could pick a fourth, and then we have to revote with just those four.
Well.
It's the first category, though.
Yeah.
It's the first category.
True.
I don't have much of a voice either, so I need to save it for the real fights. I love Clueless. I think it's just one of those timeless classic comedies. And Sense and Sensibility is truly, it's probably the best Jane Austen adaptation. And just what Emma Thompson's able to do. And to Josh's point, Babe is just like a perfect screenplay. Like that movie is wonderful. So so what I'm going to do is vote for El Pastino. No, I'm just kidding. And just bring it back in, the write-in. No, I'm just kidding. I think I'm going to, oh man, I do love that Emma Thompson has one for writing and one for acting. I think that's so great.
Yeah.
Babe. I don't know if I would award Babe anywhere else, honestly, but then also Clueless would be so cool. I'm going to go with Clueless.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I
did not see that coming.
It was tough. That was really tough, but also just the idea of that screenplay being an Oscar winner. Heckerling just writes the shit out of that thing. It's so
that movie
good.
has arguably had the longest life.
It does. It's so quotable.
That we've nominated here.
We were, I think, what was it this week? Who did the big best comedy of all time list that I saw recently?
Variety just did it last week.
And I didn't agree with many of those choices, but this was in the top 10, and it totally makes sense, and it's one that is continuously quoted, and is I think the template for a lot of the modern high school films that we get nowadays. So it's
you listen to Billie Holiday. I love him. Incredible.
Incredible movie. So
it's gonna make me want to rewatch this tonight because
I feel like you were already going to anyway. But regardless,
it's so good.
It's so good. But Babe and Sensibility, right there. Like it was.
You really can't go wrong with.
I couldn't go wrong either one of those. And then there was Apollo 13. Anyway, Dan.
Yeah.
Original screenplay.
Aha.
Here we go.
Original screenplay. The winner was The Usual Suspects by Christopher McQuarrie. The other nominees were Braveheart, Mighty Aphrodite, Nixon, and Toy Story.
I think we can just say get Nixon out of there. Like it's like, what are we doing?
I love Nixon.
The easy.
This is
X out of this is Mighty Aphrodite for me.
It's
not even close to one of Woody's best screenplays.
I would say
but it's a good list. It's a good list.
I would honestly also to Braveheart's.
Yeah, get that out of here.
Please get that out of there before Nixon. Honestly,
yeah.
Genuinely, if it was not for a Toy Story, I would advocate for blowing this up.
Oh, I wouldn't blow it up. I love the Usual Suspects screenplay.
Yeah,
really
no,
good.
I mean, you have to think about
it's a good screenplay.
What this was in '95. Just
exactly.
Nothing was as zeitgeisty as this, and this is also a screenplay and a reveal that has lasted for decades.
One of the great reveals of all time. It's been spoofed on millions of times. It's been ripped off a ton. It's that Tarantino adjacent type of cinema that Jay and I talk about all the time that stands above the shoulders of the other schlock that comes from it, from the era. And it may be McQuarrie's best thing that he's ever written in his career too. That's the other thing. There's no offense to the Mission films.
Is Nixon basically the Casino
of JFK to the JFK?
Yeah. Is it kind of like that?
It's a little bit like that, but Casino
like that.
It is its reputation.
That's its reputation. It
it's such a copycat of style.
It's also just like, I'm not a fan of Hopkins in that movie, spoiler alert. And I just don't.
That's fair, I think.
And so maybe if somebody else was handling the dialogue, it maybe be better. But it's
so is it Nixon and Braveheart, or is it Braveheart and
Mighty Aphrodite? I think Mighty Aphrodite.
I advocate keeping Mighty Aphrodite in.
Really
over Braveheart and Nixon. Yeah,
Josh, where you stand?
Well, I definitely think Braveheart absolutely.
Yeah, we could get that out of here.
Yeah,
okay.
I think between Mighty Aphrodite and Nixon, I think I would actually say that Nixon should go.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think Mighty Aphrodite is great either, but I do remember some moments that are kind of like cute and fun, and it's definitely not one of his best works, but I think it's if we can only eliminate two, I think I'm all right to keep that one.
Yeah, between Woody Allen and Oliver Stone, my God.
Yeah, I know.
I honestly, at least Nixon is interesting. Mighty Aphrodite is.
Yeah,
I like it a lot. Sorry,
I like Mira Sorvino a lot. I don't like the movie a lot.
I like it.
I think Nixon and Braveheart are out, and right. That's what we're
doing.
I think that's what we have decided.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, Dan. Sorry.
Hey, I'm the one who voted to kick Woody Allen out of the lineup. So I think y'all need to be apologizing to the audience here.
I don't know about that.
Dan, throw out some titles for original.
Okay.
I mean,
number one with a bullet before sunrise.
Oh, you're not going to get a winner out of from Eric because I know Eric does not like those movies at all.
No.
Well, fuck
I do like
you.
None of them.
Number two with another bullet. I know he likes this one. Safe.
Oh.
Fuck.
Love you.
Okay, so those are two great ones. I mean, Josh.
Fuck.
Well, I think just an obvious one to mention, just get it out the way, is Seven.
It's obvious because it's great.
Yeah. And then another one that I was going to mention was Friday.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, that's fun. I like
choice.
that.
Eric, are you going to mention it or am I going to mention it?
So I'm going to mention it. And this will not be the first time that I mention this on this podcast. And that is Showgirls.
Yes.
Because talk about quotable lines.
Doggy chow.
Yeah. You're not going to, there's nothing in this lineup that is more quotable than this movie.
Yeah.
For a second pick, there's actually a lot of really interesting possibilities.
Actually, there's one movie that's more quotable that we could talk about, but I won't steal your thunder.
Well, okay, we'll get to that then. I love City of Lost Children. I think that is gorgeous and
that's
dark, wonderful fable. I really love this film. Really love it. And so it's a fantastically crafted screenplay. But then I go for, something that shouldn't be here, but I would want to be here, like Home for the Holidays.
Oh,
because I love
that movie's perfect.
Love that movie. But I mean, realistically, it probably shouldn't be here. The same way that something like To Wong Foo probably,
Yeah.
which will also get mentions maybe later. We'll see. We'll hear.
Mhm.
I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm gonna put all my chips in for Showgirls.
Okay.
Amazing.
I was going to mention Showgirls. I was going to mention Seven. So I'm glad that they were mentioned already.
If Jay was here, locked in.
I want to mention Crimson Tide as a screenplay, but I also think that there's other places I will talk about that film coming up soon. Yeah, I think we've got most of our bases covered.
I think we
honestly.
have to mention The American President.
Yeah.
Because it's a
yes.
dirty, disgusting liberal fantasy, but god damn.
Is it?
Well, of course it is. It's Aaron Sorkin.
True.
Well, I think it's also
I
the
wouldn't call it dirty.
that movie is the
Yeah.
template for The West Wing. It is. Like he has stated.
It literally is.
I mean, there's lifted scenes and everything.
I mean,
from that
there's
show
so much good
and
dialogue in that movie.
Yeah.
My
I love that movie.
God.
It's one of maybe the most rewatchable films from '95 that I've ever seen. Not because of like the quality of it, which I do think is a really good film, but it's also just because it was on television 9,000 times a day when I was a kid. And yeah, it sucks you. It's like when we talked about A Few Good Men a couple of years, a couple retrospectives back. And when we talked about that movie, like it was on TV so much that now when you watch it, you're like, oh, well, I'm dropping the remote. I'm watching it. This is my day's done. Congratulations on anything. Also, Casino is a screenplay that we can talk about if you want to talk about that here.
It is a screenplay.
It is a screenplay. I'm just saying. Eric brought up that Nixon is the JF is the.
It's funny that both of those are in the same year.
Yeah, they are. They really are. Casino, a movie that I actually really do like a lot.
I do like it. I do like it too.
It's fun.
It's the screenplay. It's the problem with it, and this is true. The one we talked about with Goodfellas is that it just does not equal the level of something like that, but it's still a very fascinating film nonetheless. Watching the Scorsese documentary recently, I really wanted to rewatch Casino. It just hit 30 years too.
So is Casino not adapted?
No, I think
it just feels like it.
It just feels like it because he wrote because
it's also Pileggi who wrote it with him, right?
Yeah, because he wrote the book on Goodfellas, so then that's why they collaborate. So it just
for some reason I thought Casino was adapted.
I thought so too, Josh, and then I looked it up.
Copycat. Also, a good movie from this year.
Copycat. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So what are our picks?
We threw a lot out.
Threw a lot out there. A lot of genres. A lot of things just moving around. If I had one, I do really think Seven should get in. That is it's such a good screenplay. That would be
very defining movie too, very that has endured,
and also a reveal and all that stuff. And I mean, this year really just is wow. Anyway, Eric, what do you want in?
Showgirls, 100%.
Showgirls, okay. Showgirls.
The other mentions we have, so we have Seven, American President, Before Sunrise, right? And what else do we have?
Friday.
Safe.
And Safe. Yeah, Safe and Showgirls for me.
Safe and Showgirls for you. Not surprising. Yeah.
I'm a fucking homosexual.
There you go. And just helping the agenda every chance you can.
As the president, yeah, it is the agenda that I am pushing.
You would be the president? I thought you'd be like more of like a Dick Cheney vice president situation.
You want to go hunting in the woods? Let's go now.
I was just going to say.
Let's do it.
Meaning a shot in the face.
You know what I mean? So anyway, Dan.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I will say, I love Showgirls.
Oh, here we go.
The screenplay is not where I would nominate it.
Hell no.
I would nominate it for like nearly everything below the line. I have to say,
below the line.
We'll get to the other categories.
Yeah.
I really do think that The American President is one of the defining screenplays of not just this year, but of the decade, and probably has more impact than anything else we're talking about. So that would be one. And
I know
between Seven and Safe, I really think I think I have to give it to Todd Haynes. I'm sorry.
Okay, so that's 2 for Safe.
It's really hard.
Josh.
I was going to go with Seven and Friday.
Okay. And I was going to go with Seven and Showgirls. So now we have 3 films with 2 votes.
Yeah.
So we have to decide what's the film that's out.
Okay. So
I think here's my opinion. I would say that Safe to me is more of a directorial achievement and her performance than I would say necessarily that screenplay. But that's just
it's the most original concept of anything.
But it is such a fascinating concept. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't get past the gorgeousness of the allegory.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Especially then like the group scene at the end. Yeah. So there's that. And then there's Seven, which I mean the allegory of that, right? But then there's Showgirls. And Josh, you haven't said a lot on Showgirls. And
well, I'm coming to Showgirls. Okay. There will be other categories that I will be talking about it, but I do agree with Dan a little bit. Like, I don't think that the writing is the best consistently all the time. Like, yes, there are very quotable moments in that movie, but I also feel like just as a story, it's at best it is familiar, and then when it's not, it is bizarre. I don't think always in good ways. Like I said, there will be other things I do want to talk about with that film that I will highlight as some of my favorite aspects of it. But I think the screenplay is one that I can personally sacrifice.
I think we can do that. I think we're going to push.
We're going to talk. This is not the only time we are going to talk about Showgirls. It isn't.
I know. We'll get it in other places, Eric. I think we'll get it in other places.
Jay should have been here.
Yeah, Jay would have been here. He would have had my back. He would have had our back. You would have. I love how you're like, I'm pushing the homosexual agenda, and you want the straightest man on this site.
But we're completely aligned. It's the gay straight alliance that everybody needs.
Just don't ask Jay about camp because he's still, I think, confused.
Or Madonna.
Yeah, I was about to say or Madonna. That's like a trigger word.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Thank God she only has 4 rooms this year.
All right. So Safe, Seven, Usual Suspects, Mighty Aphrodite, and Toy Story. Those are the nominees we have.
That's some variety.
That's some variety.
That makes a great lineup.
That makes a great lineup. Dan,
yeah.
What are you picking here?
Toy Story.
Okay. That was quick. Yeah.
I like all of these screenplays a lot, but there is something special and magical about that movie and what it does. And also it's bullshit that it didn't get nominated elsewhere.
Dan supporting Joss Whedon and John Lasseter with a pick for Toy Story. It really is just the.
It's just
this is the year.
I'm sorry.
This is the most cursed year ever.
It really is.
It really is
amazing.
I love it.
There are no unproblematic phases.
No, there's not.
Like, sorry.
There's no way you can get around it.
They're in every category.
Yeah. And then you got Weinstein pulling the strings on all these films. It's crazy. Josh.
I agree. I'm also going to vote for Toy Story. Sorry to Susan Sarandon, who has to read all those names again. But yeah, I think that movie is like, especially the actual story to it is so compelling. And I remember actually years ago, somebody had put on YouTube like an entire recreation of the movie Toy Story, which is like their regular toys. And I remember watching it thinking like, I'm going to watch like 10 or 15 minutes just to see what this novelty is like. And I watched the whole thing. And it's just because the story to that movie is so good that even in the most lo-fi version, it's still watchable. So yeah, I'm going to go with Toy Story.
Yeah, it's great. It's not my favorite Toy Story, but it is, without it,
it is still my favorite. Yeah.
No.
It's not my favorite either, but it's still so
3 does get me to
good.
cry more, but I
3's
should
not
have
my
to admit,
favorite.
3 is like kind of just a carbon copy.
2 is your favorite?
2's my favorite. Yeah.
So that's legit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that Toy Story. Any of those first 3 movies could be your favorite.
I still like 4.
You can't argue against it.
I still like 4. Yeah. I know people don't, but I still like it.
It's still good.
It's still good, and I'm still very interested in 5, which comes out in theaters next year.
I cannot say that, but it's okay.
Yeah.
These people have never let me down, so I can't. The Toy Story franchise does not let me down, and maybe it will, maybe it won't. Who knows? I'm gonna go with 7 as a screenplay. I think it's pretty brilliant. I think it kind of takes the cop genre and really gives it the sinister, twisted, emotional, and the look. And I think that the stakes of it are obviously by the end. They reach these biblical, proportions. But a lot of this movie people forget about with 7, outside of what's in the box and all this shit, is really those small moments where these 2 guys are just trying to not only figure out this case, but figure out each other. And I think obviously it has a lot to do with Fincher's meticulous direction, which we'll talk about later. But the screenplay has to be super, super tight. And it's a movie that, I know that there are people that love the game, but like when you watch Fincher's filmography, and when we did this years ago, Jay and I, we watched Fincher's filmography, this just stood out as just like, wow, what a statement to make. And it really felt like Fincher's first film. And it's such a statement of a screenplay that then like other films of his become kind of lesser because it's such a dark, beautiful tale in a way that almost like also too, Eric, it's got this, it's kind of set in San Francisco, but it's not really set in San Francisco either. And it looks insane, but it's also just the way that these characters interact. It's so unique. So I would go with 7 here for my pick. But Eric, what do you got?
I actually think it's hard not to go with Toy Story here.
Okay.
It really is. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It exists completely on its own as the type of, kids movie that feels like it defines every childhood. It's crazy how universal it really is, and how seemingly simple the idea is of how you play with animals and give them voices, but what happens when you're not there? It's such a simple idea. And it's really one of the greatest things that at least early Pixar was able to do is build on very simple ideas that make you go, oh, wow, I think about that all the time, or thought about that all the time when I was a kid. So it's that would be my pick.
All right. Toy Story. You are an Oscar winner, baby.
Yay.
Which is great because we've never had an animated film win a screenplay prize, right? In the history? No, not just our game, but just in general, right?
Oh,
yeah.
It's never happened.
Never happened.
I don't remember the game specifically if we have done this before, but I know, and which I don't think
we have.
But I know the Oscars.
Not even like a Miyazaki or something.
Nah,
you guys love those movies.
Do you not love those movies? Okay, cool. Get to put out this on Twitter tomorrow. Erik Anderson hates Hayao Miyazaki in Studio Ghibli. Can't wait to see how that turns out. He's like,
oh my God.
You're either Disney or bust. There you go. That's what it is. No, the Toy Story, great winner. Just to see the 7 boys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys,
7 people.
Those 7 dwarfs just walk right up on stage
crazy,
and get those Oscars. That's insane. That's 7. Usually, though, also too, that's the one thing about Toy Story is when 7 people are writing your screenplay, that means that movie is shit. And for this movie to be as timeless and as great as it is, and build essentially an entire studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that,
remember when Pixar used to be good?
Yeah.
It's those days.
That was nice.
This was it.
When are they going to get good again?
They made this movie out of the tiniest little building.
Yeah.
Too. I lived down the street.
They were just the rejects, man.
And it was in like a business park next to a bank. It was the size of like just like a small house, just like tiniest thing.
Yeah. It's wild.
Magic.
It's always crazy when like the little thing ends up becoming the big thing. Like when with this and with Pixar, when like you hear the stories about Disney not wanting Shrek, and like that being that you know that project that who gives a shit, you know what I mean? Like just get rid of it, and then that movie makes like bajillions of dollars. It's always fascinating. Anyway, Toy Story.
Capitalism.
Josh, best supporting actor.
Yes, best supporting actor. So we have Kevin Spacey for The Usual Suspects, who was the winner. Yeah.
Yeah.
James Cromwell for Babe, Ed Harris for Apollo 13, Brad Pitt for 12 Monkeys, and Tim Roth for Rob Roy.
Really interesting lineup.
It's a great lineup.
Really good.
Genuinely, I don't know if I would kick any of them out. I think they're all great.
Well, it's a great lineup.
Yeah, I mean, I might kick Ed Harris out.
I would kick Ed Harris out but he would be the only one. I think that I would do that.
I gotta be honest, and I don't like saying this, but
here we go.
I do not really get Tim Roth and Rob Roy, and I love
That's
Tim
not where
Roth.
I thought Josh was going.
Do.
I knew he was going to say Tim Roth.
I love Tim Roth. Do not get me wrong. I love him. I love him dearly. But I remember watching him in that film and just thinking like, this is it. Like, I don't know. It feels like this should be the big mustache twirling villain performance that would get nominated, but I don't know. It has never really worked that well for me. So I'm just saying that for me personally, that is not a performance that I've ever like really gotten. But I love that Tim Roth is an Oscar nominee. I like him in general, but for some reason that performance is just never really. I've never gotten on the wavelength of loving it. I don't know what to tell you.
Kind of with you.
Oh my god!
I'm
to be honest, I haven't seen Rob Roy in so long that like you could very well be right. I wouldn't be mad if we. Although I would miss him having an Oscar nomination.
Yeah, I mean, I like him in general. It's just this performance, I wish I got the hype around it. I just don't. I've missed the boat on it.
I mean, I have something also to say, and I think it's going to get me eviscerated by the three of you. James Cromwell is very, very sweet in this film, but like I don't think it's an Oscar nominated
Ryan.
I'm sorry. I've been wanting to say this for years. Like he's fine, but he just it's the Animals movies. It's not his. He's just got the one line and that's it. Who cares?
Without him in that role, that movie does not have the humanity it needs to work.
I don't care.
The human.
Literally.
I mean, I just watched that.
He's the heart of the movie, ultimately.
Ryan, you're like a heretic.
How subtle that performance.
You've been waiting 30 years to be like, yeah, you know what? Fuck James Cromwell.
And you know what? I'd say it again. You know, no, I mean, it's just it's not an Oscar-worthy performance for me.
I don't think you're going to get any support.
Really
and I agree.
For that.
And I wish the same way I'm the same way with Tim Roth as well for Rob Roy. It's like
what is happening?
You know, I think
it's no disrespect to Tim Roth.
No disrespect. I love Tim Roth.
I don't know.
He's like an actor of the time. Like he's making so many decisions in so many movies and everything. And
I'm only supporting Ed Harris out here. I'm keeping everybody else in.
Ed Harris isn't even the person I would consider from Apollo 13.
Yeah, no.
No. When we get to the next, she's out.
Yeah,
she's first out.
No, I wasn't talking about like if supporting actors. He's not the person I would consider of the film.
Oh, okay.
He's not someone I would consider for. But yes, obviously, when we get to that one, goodbye. But, she gone. But yeah, I would take Ed Harris. I think Ed Harris is out, and I would. Sorry, Tim Roth. I would take you out. just because I know that
don't
you guys
mind taking Harris out.
Let's start with just Ed Harris.
Let's just start with Ed Harris, but I guarantee
we'll see where we go. But we might be okay with just getting rid of him.
Okay. All right. So Ed Harris is out. There are a couple people maybe. Well, at least Tim Roth's in the yellow.
Well, let's decide on Tim Roth, because both you and Josh are willing to say no.
I'm willing to take 3 people out of this category. So let's just be real about that. You know what I mean? But I can't.
That's not happening.
That's not happening. So it's up to me and Dan whether Tim Roth stays or not. That's what's happening right now.
Well, this is why I said we can wait, because he's kind of in yellow, and if we reach out and we just talk about other nominees, and if you guys are more passionate for it.
Yeah, like I don't have a whole lot of people that I'm super passionate to replace in this category either. I really only have one.
Fair.
Same. I really have one person.
I have a few.
Okay. All right. Why don't Josh, you start by naming your name?
The one for me was Gene Hackman and Get Shorty.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Nice.
That's okay. I like it.
I like that.
I like it too. That's not the Hackman I might go with this year, honestly.
I just love Get Shorty.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Yeah, he's great fun.
Dan?
Yeah.
My
one
you said your one, right?
Yeah, my one is John Leguizamo and Wong Foo, baby. Kind of a miracle of a performance. It should not work. It should be a dirty, ugly stereotype, and he gives so much heart to that character, and by the end you really feel that character transformation from the inside of him. It's really incredible.
No, the inside.
The sensitivity actually of all 3 of them in that movie is kind of amazing. And yes, it is very much a ripoff of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, but it works because the 3 of them are distinct enough characters.
Okay. Erik, list your many candidates.
I had 3, and John Leguizamo is at the top of that list. But I also really love Robert Downey Jr. in Home for the Holidays.
Yeah.
And Joseph Mazzello in The Cure, which is a movie that I think is absolutely gorgeous and beautiful and sad and wonderful. And him and Brad Renfro are both so good.
Yeah.
I have not seen that movie in forever.
Remember The Cure and Simon Birch coming out at the same time? Like Deep Impact and Armageddon?
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
But The Cure is really beautiful movie that people would call a TV movie, but I think it's lovely.
It's really hard to steal a movie sometimes away from Denzel Washington. And Don Cheadle did that in Devil in a Blue Dress. And it's like a perfect performance. And
so good.
He's so good. Like that movie completely switches on a dime just because of him. I would consider him. I would consider Val Kilmer for Heat. Name Val Kilmer for Heat is like, what are we talking about? Like that is a fantastic performance. I think Pacino and De Niro are the leads, and when you talk about the guys in other categories, same thing. You're like Hackman and Denzel and like in Crimson Tide, those are leads as well. I would not consider Viggo Mortensen for that, but that's why I would say that those performances fit over there. I know that we've already said that that Casino is like, the Nixon and Casino are like the same sort of thing. I do still think Joe Pesci delivers a fucking fantastic performance. So I just wanted to get that out there. And then if I was going to nominate anybody from Apollo 13, it would be Gary Sinise. It would not be Ed Harris.
I agree.
And then those are everybody I have. I also, there's Alan Rickman and Hugh Grant for Sense and Sensibility. There's Jeremy Irons for Die Hard with a Vengeance, who I think is absolutely fucking fantastic. There's Gene Hackman in The Quick and the Dead. Hackman had a hell of a year. Like that movie fucking rocks. And he's absolutely fantastic in it. So, there's a ton to pick. For me, at least, there's the nostalgic pick, There's the old nostalgic pick of Jim Carrey in Batman Forever. It's the old.
I was wondering if anyone was going to bring
it's the
that.
old
I mean, it's
nostalgic
really
one.
great. I love.
He's so much fun.
He's
I
just.
really love
It's
him in
just
that.
All that buffoonery, yes.
and just the idea of, again, the stories about him and Tommy Lee Jones and
Yes.
Tommy Lee Jones wanting to fucking kill this man. Like, it's.
Yes, he could not sanction his buffoonery.
He
Yeah.
could not sanction that
Amazing.
buffoonery. So good. So yeah, there's a lot to
So we have
choose
all
from.
those names for one slot.
Yeah, this is why I said fuck you, Tim Roth. Like, get out of there, because I just don't see a world where some of these guys don't get
Well,
nominated.
if Dan and I coalesce around John Leguizamo, that's 2 votes right there.
Which I would not be mad at. Like,
We're
obviously,
half
I
the
love that
battle right
performance
there.
too.
All
Yeah.
right, well then, John Leguizamo's in. Are we getting anybody else in? I don't know how we.
I mean, I
I-
really
honestly-
honestly wouldn't be mad if we just replace Ed Harris with Carrie Sinise.
That would be honestly funny as hell.
I mean, I would really love Kilmer, but but I get it.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm the only one, which is really sad. Honestly, also too,
No, he's great. We would just have to take more out.
I would. How about
So
this?
if that means
I would
taking
even-
Tim Roth out and you
Can
guys
I say a controversial
do
one
that,
that we
do
could
it.
do? I say
What?
get rid of Kevin Spacey in The Usual Suspects and put him in for 7.
I knew somebody
I
was going to say
hoping
that.
someone would
Because-
say
Okay,
that.
yeah, that
that's-
was also the other thing.
That's the
respect
correct-
it. I respect it.
That's the
I
correct
respect it.
performance that should be nominated and win here,
Yeah.
not The Usual Suspects.
Is
He was
it,
kind of winning for both anyway.
or is
I
it
know
just
he
the
is.
same performance?
Yeah.
No, he's better. He is so much
Fair.
better in 7 than he is in The Usual Suspect, to me, at least.
His
I
entire
think he's
performance
better
in
in
7 is
Is
the
one
last
scene.
10 seconds of
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Usual
I
Suspects.
like that a
True,
little bit
yeah.
more than just 10 seconds. It's good. It's good, Eric.
I think he's better in Usual Suspects because he became
There's
he
more.
very quickly became almost like a mockery of himself, where Kevin
Yeah.
Spacey's smarmy performance was the foundation for kind of almost everything that he did. That his delivery, it's all really kind of on the same level of that smugness.
Oh,
And that's all he has in 7. He's only that one line through the whole thing.
Eric, can I interest you in getting rid of Tim Roth for Robert Davi in Showgirls?
See, now I didn't pick Kyle MacLachlan.
Can I interest you in little
Yeah,
Robert
and
Davi?
you guys are gonna say
Oh my
that the
God.
screenplay of Showgirls is not worthy of a nomination when he gets to say, it must be weird not to have anyone come on you. Who amongst
What
your
char-
faves
Yeah.
gets to say that? You're not
Yeah.
going to see that
And
in
you
character-
can say it with such conviction and such like genuine.
That's why it's a masterpiece of a movie.
Yeah,
Pure conviction.
yeah. What fucking Apollo 13 actors saying that shit? None of them. None of them. Fuck
You
you.
don't see
Ed
that in
Harris.
Braveheart.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Well,
No,
you
you can
do.
throw out
He
the
throws
window
it
if you
out the
did.
window
I
if you
mean,
did,
Edward
yeah.
Second. My.
That a boy, Josh.
There's a
You got
reason
it.
none of the actors got nominated from
Yeah.
Braveheart.
Eric, would you consider that?
I would not.
Okay, well, you're no fun. God damn it.
I would not.
Okay, so no on the Spacey move, which I'm glad we had that conversation. Well,
Yeah, we had
Josh-
the conversation.
I'm
but,
glad we had
yeah.
the conversation. Yeah.
Okay. And so are we just going to put in John Leguizamo and that's it?
Like I said, if you want to
That's-
take out Tim Roth, then let's have like a vote to do it.
I would take.
Then
out-
you get to
I'd-
pick someone
I'd
else.
take
I
out-
would take out Tim Roth and put in Gary Sinise.
I would be
do that.
fine with that. Yeah.
No, I would take out. Oh yeah. Oh okay. Because we already took out Ed Harris.
Yeah, we were
Sorry.
already
Right,
taking out.
yeah.
The
We're
math.
already
Sorry,
taking
the
out
math in my
Harris, yeah.
head. I'm sorry. Yes,
Right.
you said. Yeah, I consider that. I mean, he's not one of my top guys to put into this position, but
Me
But he
neither.
feels like an agreeable consensus choice here, though.
see, this is what the Oscars do. This is what they do. They have these agreeable consensus choices, and Robert Davi is sitting right there,
Oh my
and
God.
Val Kilmer and Hackman and all these.
I mean,
people.
honestly, why not put in another problematic male into this year? Why not?
I was going to
Robert
say,
Davi's
like,
perfect for that.
have you
Did
seen
Kevin
his
Sorbo
Twitter?
make a movie
Like,
this year? Let's
Honestly,
find something for him.
Josh, can I say I would coalesce around a Hackman nomination for Get Shorty because He had such a fantastic year, and I don't think he's going to get into actor.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad about that either.
I would throw him out. So clearly, I would back that. But
I think that is a better choice than just swapping
Gary Sinise,
Harris,
who is very good in that film. Yeah. So let's put Hackman in.
I'm okay with that.
All right. Comedy again. Rules the day.
I love Get Shorty. I am here for all the Get Shorty nominations.
Good choice.
Love it. Good.
So Kevin Spacey for The Usual Suspects, James Cromwell for Babe, Brad Pitt for 12 Monkeys, John Leguizamo, and
Wong Foo. Thanks for everything.
Yes. No. And Gene Hackman. That's who we have. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of the fifth actor, for God's sakes. And I was the one who suggested it. Josh, winner, please.
Ooh, starting with me.
This is tough.
It is, because there's also a mix of performances here that I do like. Well, I like kind of the actors attached to them, but I don't know if they're my favorite performances from them necessarily. But I do think with this new lineup that we have, I'm going to go with John Leguizamo. I am. I'm going to pick him.
Eric?
Yeah, I'm picking John Leguizamo.
Okay. Dan? Here we go.
I had a whole thing I was going to say, and the two of you voted for John Leguizamo, and I'm completely second guessing what I was going to say now. But okay, no, I'll say it, because Ryan said what he said earlier. My vote is James Cromwell, and I think he's perfect in the film. I think the film does not work without him, and the subtlety that he brings to that performance is really kind of remarkable. He is giving you everything by giving you almost nothing, until these moments where just a little bit seeps through, and it has always just wormed its way into my heart. That performance, I think he's incredible, and it's a magical performance in a magical film. I think he really sells it.
You did this, Ryan.
Yeah,
you brought this on yourself.
I brought what upon myself?
Dan picking James Cromwell by saying that he should be kicked out. He probably wouldn't have. He probably would have been on the John Leguizamo train.
I would have. Honestly, I would.
But you fucked it up.
It's not like I'm picking Leguizamo either.
Well, that's what I'm
going to say it, and I'm going to sound like the dick, but I think it should stay with Spacey.
Okay, you lose.
I think it's... I know I do, and that's okay. But I do think that Spacey is phenomenal in this. And
I think he's great. I love him.
And Josh, to your point also, I do think that he is winning for both of these performances this year.
Sure.
And I can't... And back to Eric's point, I can't think of one without the other. And so, yes, would I have liked it have been if it was 7? I mean, would I have liked it if Kevin Spacey wasn't a giant piece of shit? Yes, absolutely. Because we can not deny this. For the majority of people of my generation, there was people that are probably like, oh, Kevin Spacey, yeah, he's a great actor. He's one of the great actors. He's a giant piece of shit, but he was a wonderful actor. And in these two movies, he showcases why. And it's, of his Oscar wins, clearly the one that's better. And so I would have kept it with him, but I'm fine with Leguizamo winning. I think that's a fun pick.
I love that we have Leguizamo winning. I loved that performance.
I did not see that coming.
Me neither.
I honestly thought Josh was going a different way, and I'm
well, like I said, this is a category that when I was first looking at it, was like, I don't know about any of these performances really. Like they're good, but like even Brad Pitt in 12 Monkeys, I'm gonna be honest, it's another performance I don't love personally. But when we put in Leguizamo, it's like, you know what? I think that's the one that just makes sense now.
Yeah, because Gene Hackman already has his supporting win from 2 years prior, or 3 years prior. So, yeah, awesome. We're amazing.
Are you happy?
Well, I mean, me and Josh are, but yeah.
All right, Eric.
I'm very happy too, honestly.
Yes, I mean, Dan kicked it off by naming him first. So, absolutely.
Eric, why don't you go on ahead and say supporting actress, please?
All right, supporting actress. The winner, Mira Sorvino, Mighty Aphrodite. And then Joan Allen for Nixon, Kathleen Quinlan for Apollo 13, Mare Winningham for Georgia, and Kate Winslet for Sense and Sensibility. Get the fuck out of here, Kathleen Quinlan. Bye. Get on a little like space capsule and go to orbit. Bye.
It really is the wife on the phone role.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
extended.
She walked so that
does...
Claire Foy could run, you know? I'm just saying.
She does a good job with what she is given, but
I
what
do
she
think
is given
that
is the most generic
On the
baseline.
phone.
Yeah.
I also agree with
A
that.
can of beige paint would have given the exact same performance.
So again, Claire Foy would have given that role really well. I love Claire Foy, and I do like First Man, but it's kind of the same performance essentially.
You bunch of boys.
You bunch of boys. You brutes. You know what I mean? I'm gonna say something crazy.
No.
What?
Really?
I think we should use it, Josh.
What?
Yeah.
Absolutely
In
not.
a category that includes Mare Winningham in Georgia?
Yeah, sorry. Absolutely not. Absolutely
I mean, if you wanted to argue
not.
that she should be lead instead, I would hear you out. But
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you could take her away. I'm just saying she's in the wrong category. I think Winslet's fine in that film. Quinlan is gone, like in orbit. Joan Allen is it's a pretty meh performance and definitely lower of her nominations.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't seen my Aphrodite in a long time, but I don't remember being that moved by the film, and we were trying to remove it earlier, and I think it is lesser Woody Allen, and I think Sorvino's like, she's not remarkable for me as a performance. So yes, I would use it.
No.
I know you guys are going to say no.
I think
Absolutely
you're
no
being
wind.
overridden,
And I
Ryan. So
think I made my
Yeah.
case, and I've made my case pretty well. And
Clearly you haven't, because
Well,
there's no case there.
yeah.
You could work for the Trump administration. That's such a poorly put together case.
I mean,
Absolutely not.
I mean, you guys have similar hair situations, right? So,
What? Yeah, I'm sorry. Taking the nomination away from Mare Winningham? Absolutely not.
No.
Not in my house.
well, you know, she'd be all right.
Nope.
She'd be okay. She's got the Tonys and the Globes.
And
Okay.
I love Mira Sorvino here, even though she's really just doing Judy.
Yeah,
Holiday.
she really is very good in that movie.
But she
It's
is
the fact that like
great.
she's taking a very stock dumb blonde role and making really interesting choices constantly throughout. I think she's kind of amazing.
I just love her voice.
the voice. Oh my
It's
god.
fucking hilarious. It's funny. Sorry,
It's
but
a
that is
perfect
funny.
choice. It's a perfect choice.
It's great.
Yeah.
Love her.
Joan Allen?
Nah.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be opposed to kicking her out.
she's the one I would kick out next.
yeah, I think she would
Kicking
have
out
to
Joan
be.
Allen and Kathleen Quinlan and leaving the rest, I'd be okay with that.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Like, again, I'm like, yeah, I'm Winslet, but like, it's not a bad performance. It's just not great.
Okay, let's fucking go.
All right, Joan Allen
go.
and Kathleen Quinlan. Goodbye.
Let's go.
You know, peace out.
Mhm.
Anyway, all right.
And Eric, who should we replace them with?
Yes.
All right. Right at the top of the list is Gina Gershon and Showgirls.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah,
There's
top
no
of the
question
list.
about that. Yeah.
absolutely no question. Can we all agree that she's just in? Like,
Oh, I think
Yeah,
so.
she's-
Yeah.
can we do that?
I feel like we can.
I feel like we can because we just did.
Yeah.
awesome. You did the
It's-
most obvious one.
Yeah.
Can I suggest
The other obvious
Brittany
one.
Murphy in Clueless?
Oh, I love that. Oh,
Thank
I
you.
love that.
That's good.
And the only other one that I would
Josh, I think.
make. Oh, go
Are you
ahead.
gonna do what I'm gonna think you're gonna do?
Well, I don't know. Well, we'll see.
Okay.
I don't know, but just the one that I wanted to throw out, which I feel like is on theme, honestly, is Nicole Kidman in Batman Forever.
Ooh.
Tis the
I
season.
love that.
Tis the season
I
for
like
Chase
that a
Infinity.
lot.
I was gonna say we
Battle
wouldn't
after
have
another.
Chase
Yes.
Infinity if we
Yeah.
didn't. Yeah.
There you go.
Dr. Chase Meridian, which fantastic name.
Fantastic, man.
Oh my God, this is crazy what is happening right now.
The other one that I have to throw out is Magda Szubanski in Babe, who plays the farmer's wife, because she is hilarious.
She's better in the second one.
That is true. Well, she has a bigger part.
Yeah, she's practically lead.
She's the lead. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we don't get that without how good she is in Babe.
Correct.
Yeah. She's so lovely in that.
Anybody else?
So much.
Oh my God.
It's getting tough.
I mean, those were the ones that I had a lot of passion around.
Those are such great choices.
Yep.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I thought, Josh, I thought you were going to go Bond.
I was thinking about that.
With Isabella?
Nope.
Well, you went Judy?
Famke Johnson?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, yeah. I like her, but I don't know if that's an Oscar-worthy performance to me.
On the top? Come on.
She's very good. I really like. But you know what?
Really
it's like
just saying it out loud is just so ridiculous.
We got Gina Gershon. I feel like that kind of takes care of that.
I know, but
of a performance.
Imagine those two performances next to and next to the other three. It's just so wild. It's so great.
I do love her. Don't get me wrong. She's one of the best things about that movie.
Oh, it's so good. Okay.
Is anyone going to suggest La Paltrow?
There was a consideration for her and even like the two small ass female performances in Heat. There's
I don't know,
but I wouldn't consider Amy Brenneman or Ashley Judd for those, and kind of the same with Paltrow. I think it's so minimal. Though she has that great.
Judd is good though.
Judd is very good.
To say, I really like Judd. Yeah.
I wish she had like one or two more.
Yeah, but that scene when she sees him and gives him the go ahead to leave, and then they're checking up on him.
It's good.
Just
like
that
the phone
look
call
she gives in the room is really good.
Yeah, Ashley Judd, like queen of the '90s, just like in everything.
Yeah.
Would consider. Well, you know what? Fuck it. If the list is short, I'll throw her on there. Why not? But no, I wouldn't. I don't know if I would put Paltrow. I just don't think she has. She's not what sticks out to me, other than her head in the box.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That is just cruel and unusual.
Well, yeah, that's what her fucking head is in a box. Like, what do you think? Like, it's not going to be cruel. Like, come on now. All right. So we have Gina Gershon for Showgirls. We're stumbling to get the next one. Who do
Can it interest anyone in Stockard Channing? Into Wong
Fu. Adam's apple. It's the way she says that is so ridiculous. Adam's apple.
So
girls don't have Adam's apple.
All right. Give me your final votes for this last
Chloe
spot.
Sevigny and Kids.
Oh my God.
Throwing that out.
Oh.
Great movie.
Oh my
Problematic.
God.
Yeah. I hate that movie.
Yeah.
I love that movie so much.
Great movie, but oof.
Not for me.
I do.
Okay.
Chloe said that is interesting though.
I'll say I'll throw Ashley. I'll throw Ashley Judd. I'll say her. That's who my final pick would be for that final spot. Josh kind of convinced me there. He might not pick it, but it's kind of convincing.
Yeah, because that wouldn't be who I would.
I know it's not who you're
I would go for Kidman, honestly.
Oh, Kidman.
Oh my God.
That's right. I forgot we mentioned Nicole Kidman.
That's
also because I feel like there's an opportunity to make her a double nominee this year, which spoiler alert for the upcoming category, but I just think that's kind of fun.
I would approve of that, and I would pretty much always approve a Nicole Kidman nomination, no matter what it is. So that's a yes from me.
I also thought about what Dan said about Brittany Murphy. I thought that would be a really
wonderful.
great nomination.
Yeah.
well,
that's like a two for me.
Performance.
Yeah.
The two of them actually.
We nominated Nicole Kidman enough on this show. Just kidding.
And if we didn't nominate Brittany Murphy for Girl Interrupted, the least we could do is nominate her for that.
She was.
I'd be fine with Brittany Murphy, honestly.
Eric.
Hmm? What?
Brittany Murphy, you okay with that?
Brittany as
The final
other
second
nominee.
Yeah, absolutely. Of
Okay.
course. I'm always rolling with the homies.
Yeah.
Rolling.
The way she says it and cries.
My God. The original Ocean Waves, Brittany Murphy
there
in
you
Clueless.
go.
Sorry about it.
Mia Sorvino, Mara Whittingham, Kate Winslet, Gina Gershon, Brittany Murphy. Those are our 5. Eric, tell us who should have won Best Supporting Actress in the 68th Academy Awards.
The Queen of Doggy Chow, Gina Gershon. Period.
Yes. End of story. Dan.
A flawless performance, but as I intimated earlier, I do kind of have to go with Mare Winningham in Georgia. She is phenomenal.
Okay. Josh.
Way to be homophobic, Dan, but okay.
Look, it is a musical performance, okay?
Yeah, no, I love her. I love her in that.
Josh.
Yeah, I'm very glad Eric is here so that I can say my vote is for Gina Gershon and Showgirls.
There's nobody else. It's Gina fucking Gershon. Yeah.
She eats.
It is literally.
Like,
it's no crumbs. Yes.
I mean, it is
crumbs, truly
an iconic performance. She understands the tone perfectly in that movie of what she's supposed to do, and she delivers and then some. If you want more thoughts on Showgirls and you haven't listened to the Director Watch episode,
one of the best episodes, by the way. Yes.
One of the most insane episodes I think we've ever done. And Eric was on there with myself and Jay.
It's a pretty really special episode. It's pretty wild and fun, and
it's hard to
best time on that.
Yeah, I mean, we did it, and then afterwards we're like, I was doing the edit, and I'm like, this is kind of wonderful, and then it was what it was.
And
then
I don't usually go in for that hoary look, but here I definitely do.
It was also like a really great bonding moment, weirdly, between you and Jay. So go and listen to that episode. But Gina Gershon, you're a winner, baby.
Just stay away from the stairs, hon.
Just stay away. Yeah. Don't need to do a Jennifer Lawrence there at all. That's for sure.
I'll think about it.
Dan Bayer.
Yes.
Best actor.
Best actor. The winner was Nicolas Cage in Leaving Las Vegas.
All right.
The other nominees were Richard Dreyfuss in Mr. Holland's Opus, Anthony Hopkins in Nixon, Sean Penn in Dead Man Walking, and Massimo Troisi for The Postman Il Postino.
Can I have a conversation sidebar with all of y'all about the ridiculousness of the movie that is Mr. Holland's Opus? Truly one of the most...
In 1995, I adored this movie.
Watching it when you're an adult
is a little weird.
You're like, the fuck is this movie? And what is going on? It's like if Music of the Heart was extremely creepy. And then you go into like the fact of what Richard Dreyfuss has become. It's just so weird that this is like the heartfelt movie when you're like, so he wants to leave his wife for his student, and there's just it's such a weird movie. And then Hopkins and Nixon and all this other stuff. But that movie is one of the dumbest movies I think I've ever seen. It is truly so sentimental and bullshit. You would have thought that like Weinstein or like Searchlight Pictures now would have picked it up. You know, like it's so weird. It's such a weird movie. Anyway.
So back in the day when I worked at video stores,
here we go.
We had this movie out, and one of the employees manipulated the VHS box so that it said Mr. Holland's anus, and then at the end of his conductor wand put a little penis on it, and we put it back in the adult section of the video store. And when I tell you, people wanted to rent that movie. Boy, did they.
But you never gave it up, did you?
Nope.
Yeah. It's still on your shelf now.
That's amazing.
Yeah. That was the best thing about that movie. Was that. This movie sucks.
That movie It's terrible. Would you all? But here's the thing: do you guys do you guys think that Dreyfus is the one that should be kicked out?
Well, he's one of them that should be kicked out.
Yeah.
I honestly would only keep 2 of this lineup. So...
I would only keep 2 as well.
Who are the 2 that you would keep?
Cage
and Penn.
Yes, those are the correct ones.
Weirdly enough, the same word.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
God. Yes.
Weird how that works.
Interesting.
You learn something, kids, when you listen to this podcast. You learn something.
You know what, guys? Somebody just admitted they play Wordle. All right. Anyway.
That's 6 letters, isn't it?
Yeah, that I know. Well, you would know.
Honestly, yeah, I would too. Obviously, Hopkins would be the 3rd, and then just dumping the dead guy and Richard Dreyfuss.
The disrespect.
He's dead. He doesn't know. And also, Richard Dreyfuss.
He didn't even know he got nominated.
Shit now.
I do think it's funny that he had that and was also the villainous Republican senator in the American president this year. Range.
Prophecy. Because now he's a fucking douche.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I agree with those 2 being eliminated.
Where do we? Okay, sorry. So it should be Dreyfus and who else?
Dreyfus and Troisi for sure.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm fine with keeping Hopkins, even though I don't like that performance.
I say we all.
The other 2 are bad.
Give him out. Yeah. We all agree he should be out. So take him out.
Yeah, but I don't want to.
We can do what we want.
But the Postman's worse. And Dreyfus, that is just I cannot.
All movies called The Postman are not good.
I can't condone
that's
Mr. Holland's Opus being nominated for anything. It's truly an atrocious movie.
It sucks ass.
Yeah, real. You know what? It's one of the only times Eric's actually 100% right about that.
Mr. Holland's anus. There you go.
There you go.
Never forget.
Wait, did you have a story about that you wanted to say? No, I'm just kidding. Cage, Hawkins, Penn. That's the 3 we're keeping in. So who are we putting?
I'm cool with that.
Who are we putting in?
Michael Douglas.
Oh, the American president.
Yes.
This is, I think, the first movie since Romancing the Stone that has understood exactly how to use his charm.
Yes.
He's a hot president. And his
perfect.
His late 80s and 90s era were pretty unbeatable, but what he does here is absolutely all of the best parts of his personality as an actor.
He's so good.
It might be his best performance.
There's that monologue that he has at the press corps where it's just, and your 15 minutes are up. And you're like, God damn. I'm Andrew Shepard, and
that's
I
when
am
Sorkin was great. When the wish fulfillment
so
was sort of at its peak in like the best way.
Yeah. He's great. I would consider De Niro for Heat. I would consider Morgan Freeman for Seven.
Okay, well.
I gotta have Ethan Hawke.
And Ethan Hawke
for Sunrise. An incredible
Patrick
romantic
Swayze for Tu Wong Fu. I'm not leaving this podcast till it happens.
Absolutely, Patrick Swayze for Tu Wong Fu. And the other one that I love is Lawrence Fishburne in Othello. I think he's fantastic in that.
He's great. See, this is why the Oppenheimer would really work for this category, because we have so many better options than what were nominated. I would also consider. Josh, why don't you throw some out? Sorry,
the only other one that I really had for me is once again going back to Get Shorty. I think Travolta's pretty good in that movie.
Yeah, great movie.
One of his very best.
Either Denzel or Hackman for Crimson Tide. I think it is truly
sure.
You cannot understate how wonderful both of those men are, particularly Hackman in that role. Though it kind of is like a Hackman is passing along the baton Not that the comp is there, but it felt like an old movie star passing it on to who would become the next movie star. And then Denzel has this, and he has Devil in a Blue Dress, and he's amazing in Devil in a Blue Dress. I would also consider Clint Eastwood for Bridges of Madison County.
Yes, I would too.
He's fantastic.
His better performances. But
yes,
in the group that we've already mentioned, I don't know.
No, I get it. If we were honestly filling out the category with 5, then I would consider him. But I was just throwing him out there just to have an honorable.
My 2 votes are locked in. I'm not budging.
I know where you want to go.
So whoever wants to be in my boat, you let me know, and I can be in yours later.
Get out of that's weird. Josh, who would get your 2 votes?
I think I would do Travolta and Swayze.
Okay. Erik, you would do.
I am
Michael Douglas,
Swayze and Douglas. I could be persuaded to go to Travolta.
Okay.
If the time comes, if it's needed.
Dan.
I am Douglas and Hawk.
Okay. I am. Oh man, this is tough.
So we have 2 Douglas and 2 Swayzes.
I would go. Obviously, I'm going to go De Niro in Heat. I think he's fantastic in that movie. I think we do this all the time. We just undervalue this man. He had this and Casino. He's fantastic in both films.
Well, to be fair, he brings it on himself sometimes to be undervalued.
but then when we have these performances,
I get
incredible performance, especially in Heat. I just think obviously, yes, you could go with Pacino because he's the loud performance, but there is something about the subtlety that De Niro is doing here that is just incredible. And then I love Morgan Freeman. I think he's just so good in Seven.
I do too.
It's one of my favorite performances of him. Erik brings up Michael Douglas. That is a performance. I have just seen him in that performance so many times watching that movie, and it's so flawless and perfectly executed. And you're right, Erik. Like, Reiner and Sorkin understood how to. You could buy into that the American public would vote for this man as a widower with a child as president of the United States. And
handsome, good speaker, charm.
That part where he is going back and forth with Michael J. Fox about, like, this poll isn't talking about my politics. This poll is talking about my life. Yeah. It's so good. So I will. It's a slight edge to Michael Douglas for my second. So it would be Michael Douglas and Robert De Niro for Heat. Those would be my 2. But God damn it, Morgan Freeman's so good in that movie. It's insane. Like, Pitt's very.
That's
good
one of my favorite performances of his. Honestly,
the in narration that he has too it's just the last gut punch that movie does. It's so good. Anyway, so we have 2, and also Travolta's fantastic. Josh, I absolutely agree. It's such a fun performance, but it's kind of also too capturing what's the great thing about Travolta as a movie star, and in that movie
he's an undervalued comedian too.
Exactly. So we have 2 for Douglas and 2 for Swayze. And do we have 2?
We were all 4 for Douglas.
We're all 4 for Douglas.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't.
No, Josh was not.
Josh
was.
Oh, right. No, he was. Yeah, right.
Yeah. We have 2 for
Travolta and Swayze.
Travolta, right?
So 3.
We have 1 for Travolta.
No, I think there's 1 for Travolta.
Oh, okay. 1 for Travolta. Swayze's in, I think.
It's Swayze and Douglas.
Michael Douglas?
Yeah.
They're the ones that have 2, right?
Well, Douglas had 3.
Well, Ryan? What were your finals? 2.
De Niro and Douglas.
Yeah, so it's 3 for Douglas.
Douglas 3 Douglas, and then 2.
And the next 2
Swayze,
for,
and then everybody else just had 1.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about that, honestly.
So
okay, that's pretty.
Did I get what I wanted?
You got what you
Yeah,
wanted.
you did.
You son of a bitch.
Oh my God.
Patrick Swayze.
How did that happen?
Michael Douglas, Anthony Hopkins, Nicolas Cage, and Sean Penn. Those are the nominees. Eric, who's your winner?
So, outstanding lineup. Absolutely love it. But my feelings have not changed now. They are the exact same that they were in 95, 96 when the Oscars happened. And it's Sean Penn in Dead Man Walking.
Oh.
Absolute top tier all
Mr.
time
Lockjaw
performance from
you.
him. It
I'm
is
so
unreal. This is something I remember so vividly. I saw this with my mother in the theater that doesn't exist anymore. And we stood outside, right outside of the theater, and I was just sobbing. I couldn't even make it to the car. We just had to like stand there and let me go through it. And she was pretty equally moved by it as well. But I remember that very, very, very well. But that has not changed. This is a top tier pen.
Okay. Dan.
I have always thought that 95 should have been his and hers Oscars for Sean Penn and Susan Sarandon.
I would go with Michael Douglas. Really just thinking about it over the last couple of minutes. Eric's right. It really is. I forget about that performance, and then I just playing it back in my head, scene after scene.
It's perfect.
It's a perfect.
The movie on a scene-to-scene basis is just perfect scene after perfect scene after perfect scene. It's so well written.
It's a good case for take drugs, kids. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It hasn't
co-written by cocaine.
Hasn't had the juice as much since, except like one time, and that's probably Fincher's help. Josh, who would you go for?
I'm so happy that I don't have to fight for Sean Penn.
Okay.
I think that is an amazing performance. And I also adore that movie. I think it is just incredible. And yeah, a large part of that is his performance. It has to portray a very difficult character, but also you have to like see the humanity in there. But it's not even like clear cut. It's still a very complicated portrait that's being drawn of this guy. And yet you still have so much empathy for him. And I think that, like, for as much as there are issues sometimes around Sean Penn, just not only with his personal life, but even with performances he gives, there are times where I watch him and it's like, you really are like a generational talent. Yeah. And this is one of those examples where it's really one of the finest he's ever been in a film.
Yeah. This you have to come into it and leave it basically in the position that Sister Helen is in. And I think that's exactly what happens. And it's because of Tim Robbins, because he is an incredible director.
Yeah.
And because Penn does not go out of his way in any direction to be either extra sympathetic or just extra awful to make you work harder to empathize with him just on a human level. It's perfection.
Yeah, for sure. I really do like the performance a lot. I think it's really good. He has a third now with us. He might have a third in real life coming up later this year. Who knows? We'll see.
Potentially. Yeah.
Potentially. Josh, you know what time it is.
Yes,
the
it is.
Best Actress.
Yep.
Just for you. Can you read the nominees, please?
Sure. Best Actress, we have Susan Sarandon for Dead Man Walking, who was our winner. Yes. Also, Elizabeth Shue for Leaving Las Vegas, Sharon Stone for Casino, Meryl Streep, The Bridges of Madison County, and Emma Thompson for Sense and Sensibility.
Gonna say controversial thing. I'm fine with the way it is.
I am too.
I would be.
If there's only one person I would take out, possibly.
I know who it's going to be.
There's one person who's in the wrong category.
Oh, you're gonna say.
Oh, are you doing that?
You're doing
Stone is supporting.
You're gonna do the Sharon Stone is supporting.
Why
didn't we have this argument?
Yeah, I thought we were.
Fucking
if that
hour
argument
ago
was going to happen, we would have had it in supporting actress.
I'm sorry.
I don't totally disagree.
If anybody, wait, Eric, who did you think I was going to take out?
Oh, Elizabeth Shue.
Yeah, that's the correct.
That's what most people, when they see this, that's where they go, is Elizabeth Shue.
No, she's very good in the film, but there's
really
another performance I want to get into this category, and it is beyond better than Elizabeth Shue. Period. End of story.
Oh, that makes me so sad, but I understand it.
You know what I'm talking about. I think you know what I'm talking about.
Well, I don't know.
I say we get rid of the person who's in the wrong category, and then we don't have to worry about that.
No, I'm not taking that away from Sharon Stone. I think she's phenomenal in that film, and I'm not taking Sharon Stone.
There's two that I would love in here, but really just one.
There's really just one.
There's really just the one, yeah.
There's really just the one.
I think I would take out. Josh, I don't know if you would. For the purposes of this.
If we're taking one out,
we're really just trading one hooker for another is what we're talking about.
That's not the performance I'm talking about, but okay.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
That's
the one you're talking about, Eric?
That's the one he's talking about.
Wait, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? I mean, I have two that I would love to see in here, but
okay. I think Elizabeth Shue's out. And I think we can have the conversation about who we would replace her with. And
Dan is scared.
And I would say Alicia Silverstone.
Wait, are we only saying
is the person I would put in?
Okay, no, that's not.
Are we saying that we're only kicking out one person from this lineup definitively?
Yes,
the only one that I think I could really.
I'm not kicking out Sharon Stone. Sorry, I'm not kicking Sharon Stone out. Can't do it. Sorry.
Well, because we did not establish any category movement for Sharon Stone, I would not kick her out of this.
If we had kicked her out and put her in supporting,
I still wouldn't have nominated her because I just like 5 better performances in that category.
That's fair. But if we okay. But
that's why I didn't bring it up.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do. You're just trying to get rid of the fucking performance, bitch. I see what you're doing. I see.
That,
what a move.
I love that Sharon Stone is an Oscar nominee, but frankly, she should have won the Oscar for Basic Instinct. Well, not for this.
We're not arguing that.
I know we're not talking about that year. So,
correct.
I'm just saying we're going to have a lot of competition for one spot.
Correct.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Because I hear you're Alicia Silverstone, but Julianne Moore in Safe.
That's fair.
Yes.
Shit.
And Nicole Kidman in To Die For.
And
but
if I'm being honest, Heather Matarazzo in Welcome to the Dollhouse.
Oh, and Holly Hunter in Home for the Holidays too.
Yeah, not so much that.
Yeah, but no, she's
Heather Matarazzo for sure. But I'm not. Again, I'm here for Showgirls. So Elizabeth Berkley.
Yeah.
Giving a real performance is what I really really
I love Showgirls, but Elizabeth Berkley, poor girl, was getting torn apart from all sides.
Poor girl, she's doing
that character work.
Poor girl.
And because of that, the performance is a mess. I love it with all my heart, but Oscar nomination, no.
No. I did not see Alicia Silverstone acting with her whole puss out and just fapping that shit right into the camera. Where is the VistaVision IMAX fucking 40x of that?
Yes, give me the 40x, Showgirls, please.
I want that 40x of that lap dance. Bam! Whoa. Now, give me it.
I want dolphin sex. Give me it now. Okay.
Julie Delpy in Before Sunrise.
Yeah,
sure, whatever.
Before Sunrise.
I know, Absolutely. Eric. I'm just throwing people out there.
Yeah, throw them out is right. Because no.
Throw them out is right.
Absolutely not. Again.
We said Nicole Kidman in To Die For, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, yes. She's
yeah.
But
and you know
again,
what? Also,
I can play the game.
Go, Dan.
Also,
and if there's
another one out there,
Annette
Bening in The American
popular.
President.
Yeah.
Semi-supporting?
No, she's the female lead.
She's the romantic lead. She's the female romantic lead.
She's the lead in that movie. Don't start.
What's Sharon Stone?
That's fair.
She's the lead
I'm gonna say
She
it.
is the lead actress, but a supporting character. Is
Golden,
what I would say.
Golden Globe nominee, Sandy B for While You Were Sleeping.
A brilliant performance.
Yeah,
really,
wonderful
really great
performance.
stuff. Really great stuff.
I miss when Bullock was in this lane. She should have stayed there.
Yeah.
Stay in your lane.
She should have.
Lady.
Sorry, lady.
Sorry, lady.
No.
Oh, no. Okay. We have the one spot. Who are we putting in? I feel like Eric's made his strong case for Elizabeth Berkley, who has traveled around the country still promoting the fuck out of this performance for 30-something years.
I'm telling you, in an anniversary year that we are in, I don't see fucking Meryl Streep going to fucking Bridges signing books.
You don't fucking know that. You don't fucking know that. I don't see
Susan Sarandon going to a church and handing out fucking soup. Nope. You know what I see? I see Elizabeth Berkley going to the Hollywood Graveyard for a screening of Showgirls. That's what I see.
I guarantee you, though,
which is camp, but not Academy Award.
I guarantee you, Sharon Stone's gone to Las Vegas, though. So like that's a.
I mean,
that's fair. Yeah.
Sharon Stone's also somebody who wants to see Kevin Spacey back in Hollywood. Yeah. So let's think about that.
Yeah.
Well, boy, this year really is something special.
Yeah.
I'm like, really special. These people are really asking
gift that keeps on giving. Yeah.
Oh man. It's like Outbreak.
All right.
Which Kevin Spacey was also
award. Yeah.
Also this year.
It all comes together, you guys, if you think about it.
True.
No conspiracy theory, but 95, something happened that year.
No, actually the cast of Outbreak is like full of canceled people. You got him, you got Dustin Hoffman, you got Cuba Gooding Jr. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a cursed cast.
Only one who came out alive was Rene Russo.
Patrick Dempsey, he knows what he did. I just thought we were saying Outbreak cast members.
Wait, if we're talking about lead actor, why not the monkey from Outbreak? I mean, if the dog from Good Boy can be considered for best.
Yeah, you know what? Absolutely not.
Dan, you know for a fact Variety didn't write that article at the time. All right, but they so fucking would have in a heartbeat.
Yep.
The goodest of boys. And they would have also been like,
my daughter wants the monkey from Outbreak to be nominated for Best Actor.
Exactly.
Please make that happen, Academy.
Exclusive. You know,
so
this is the show. This is the show everybody wants. This is the show everybody needs.
Okay, but what were we doing?
What were we saying again? What were we doing?
So we have one spot. We have like 5 names. I'm willing to move off of Berkeley since we got Gina Gershon in and winning.
Okay,
but
there is only one person out of all the people
you got to convince me.
I would put into this spot, and it would be Julianne Moore, who is just unbelievably good.
Yeah, I would say Silverstone, but man, I keep forgetting.
No, I will side with Dan on that.
Okay, Josh.
I mean, I was leaning towards the other side of the gay coin, which was Nicole Kidman in To Die For, but
she's also great. Mm-hmm. Which is why I advocate for removing 2 people from this category. But
all right, then kick out Emma Thompson.
Whoa! Hey.
I'm sorry. Shit. What sort of gay war are you trying to start?
I don't think I can do that, unfortunately.
I know.
That's unholy, you fucking.
She was the only name that we hadn't mentioned yet, and I was just like, "Yeah, fuck it,
fuck it." Well, you're
too old for this role anyway, Emma.
Yeah, we already took away her Oscar today.
The Oscar, kick her while she's down.
Yeah, shit.
We can't.
No, I think Julianne Moore in Safe.
Is she already split up from Brenna at this point too?
God, I hope so.
No, I think that was
95.
Well, because I was just thinking that Much Ado was Helena was in the Frankenstein movie already. I didn't know if that's where they met.
Wow.
Maybe. Oh my gosh, yeah. And Dead Again was 93, right?
Yeah. Or was Dead Again before?
If Sophia was here, she would know.
I know.
She would.
Yeah, she would know all the terrible things about Kenneth Branagh.
Yeah.
That is true.
She would.
She'd be at the ready to.
She'd be like, that motherfucker.
She's like, let me get my Rolodex of bullshit on Belflop.
The Rolodex of hate, yes.
Oh yeah, we can't kick her while she's out, is the thing.
No. That was not real. That was not real.
Oh, God damn it. They divorced in 95. So yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. So probably we're not at this ceremony together for sure. All right. Okay.
This is hard. This is too hard, actually.
I would,
because
you
I
know
want
what?
Nicole Kidman and Julianne Moore in here.
Well, too bad. I would.
Is it though?
Julianne Moore would be my pick.
All right.
Oh wow.
If I'm having to, yeah, I'm gonna just get off my. Well, she's a Silverstone. Wonderful performance.
Nicole Kidman won the Globe, and she has that.
Yeah, she's got the Globe, and she's got all the money from Batman to keep her. And at this time, she has Tom Cruise. You know,
and the legacy of Chase Infinity.
There you go.
Chase Meridian.
Yeah. Well, no, Chase Infinity.
Doctor.
Chase Infinity.
I know. It's because
it exists because of Chase Meridian.
And so basically, what we're saying is, this year, voters in 2025, give Nicole Kidman the Oscar. That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying.
I'm okay with that.
That's like an evergreen statement for her. What is she, has she done anything this year? Any film this year? No, not a single one.
She's making 35 television shows.
Yeah. Holland. So she did it for Holland. So give her.
Don't even stop right there.
The worst motherfucker.
We all forgot about it. There's a reason.
That's the worst film of the year.
I saw it at fucking South by. It was terrible. And
fuck that movie.
Fuck that
Sideways.
Movie. Yes. All right. So Julianne Moore,
yep.
Sharon Stone, Meryl Streep, Emma Thompson, Susan Sarandon.
Good Lord.
Joshua, you first.
It's me first.
Okay, do you want me to go first? I'll go first.
Yeah, you go first.
Okay. I've been saying it for years. I've been on the record. Bridges in Madison County is Meryl Streep's best performance. And for me, this should have been her third Oscar. And I love Sarandon. I think she's wonderful. But Meryl is so goddamn good in this movie. The truck scene alone at the end is fantastic. But it's not even just the truck scene at the end. It's then when she gets back in the house and her husband's like finding the kids or whatever. And she's just discombobulated by this whole experience. She's so vulnerable, elegant, quiet. She's actually pretty good with the accent in it as well. It is such a good performance. If she wins here, we don't get the Iron Lady, which I believe. And
yeah, because the whole
she hasn't won 3.
Narrative was that she hadn't won in 29 years.
Yeah. But I do think that this is her best performance and her best nomination. And yeah, I'm going with Meryl. That's where I go. So Josh, your turn.
I think I'm inclined to agree. I love Meryl Streep in that film. I remember watching it for the first time and it was like, damn, this is so good.
It's so good.
Yeah, especially like that end too. The finale is just heartbreaking. And I love so many of the performances here. I don't really think you can go wrong. And I love Sarandon as well in that film. But I think just by the thinnest of margins, I pick Meryl Streep. It's not a great victory over somebody like Sarandon, but I think that's where I'm going to go.
Dan.
Like I said, his and hers Oscars.
His and hers Oscars.
For Sean Penn and Susan Sarandon. They are an inseparable duo in that movie for me.
All right. 2 Streep, 1 Sarandon. Where does Erik Anderson go?
Okay, so
here we go.
I could have so much fun here.
You could.
You do whatever you want.
I really could.
You really could.
But
you do whatever you want.
It would betray my 30-year position, which is the same as my position of Penn winning. And it is also that Streep should have won here.
Yes.
And it's tough because I do also think it's her best performance, even though I don't think there is a huge degree of difficulty here for her compared to things that she did before and will do after this. In a different way, what Susan Sarandon is doing is very different for her career. before and after. Just thinking about going from who she is in Thelma and Louise to somebody like this is wild. But it would be a total left turn for me to suddenly pick Susan Sarandon after being such an advocate for Streep's performance here since 95. So I can't really, I don't think I can really do it. And what would happen if I did? Then it'd be 2-2. Then what would we do? I forget what happens with, do we draw rocks? Is it like Survivor?
Keeper of the rules.
Josh.
Yeah, what do we do, Josh?
Well, we then basically treat it like a preferential. So like whatever our second picks would be, we would go from there. But yeah, if we can avoid it, that's always
it's always
let's play around. Let's play around with this
for fun. Oh my god,
for fun. Let's do
these shows aren't long enough.
If we have two Streeps, but their second is Sarandon, and we have two Sarandons, and both their second is Streep, then what happens?
Then you go to third place.
But how does that doesn't impact the fact that it's only between two people now?
Oh, that's true. Well, then it would.
How is a final choice made?
Well, I can tell you. I can tell you this.
I tell you that my runner-up would not be Streep.
And when I tell you this, that my runner-up would not be Susan Sarandon. So.
Okay, but what if then that was the same person?
I think you're also overthinking.
You know what? No, listen. I want to force this.
Oh God!
Of course.
My
you said you can't go against your 30-year history, but
I'm going against it now. People change. People grow. It happens.
You saw the light. I'm so glad you did, Eric.
No, he saw an extended podcast and he said, "Let me do it."
Like I said, this is a movie that like has moved me like permanently. So I will pick Sarandon.
Okay, so then Eric, what's your runner-up then?
Streep.
Okay, well then you just helped yourself. There you go. Dan, your runner-up would be?
Julianne Moore.
My runner-up would be Julianne Moore as well. Yeah. Josh?
Well, because my runner-up is Sarandon.
Oh, shit. All right.
So it's just all a tie again.
God damn it, Eric. Eric, so your third place would be? Well, actually, it doesn't matter about Eric's, I guess, third place.
No, I don't. My third is Julianne Moore.
So wait, so it would be Dan. Would it be you and me then?
I think so because
we didn't have the other in
second. Where do you have Streep, Dan?
Wait, hold on. It's
so like basically because your second place was neither, our option.
Yeah,
it's basically like where you would have Streep is where this would be decided, I think.
My third, or would Streep or Thompson be my third?
I'm going to make this really easy. I would say that Susan Sarandon would be my fourth. Yeah.
Okay, but I know what you're doing. That's strategy.
No, it's not. I think Emma Thompson's always been number 3 for me. And I think Sharon Stone would be at number 5.
It's strategy though, if depending on what Dan picks.
No, I'm just being the one that I already got my answer for it. So I'm just letting Daniel, I'm cutting all your bullshit suspense.
Okay.
If Dan picks Streep at 3, then Streep wins.
Streep probably would be my third, honestly, if I'm being honest. Yeah.
Well, then there you go.
So Streep wins. So Streep wins.
So Meryl Streep, after all that rigmarole, fucking wins.
But see, now we know what to do in the future.
No, we've been doing this. This isn't the future.
Well, all this could have been avoided.
Episodes I'm not on.
Yeah,
sorry.
Here's the thing. I get the texts and I get the emails from Eric. Hey, podcasts are too long. And then the motherfucker does this. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh no, people aren't going to want to listen to us talk about actresses for 30 minutes.
Oh no.
If there had to be one category to go
on. Oh no, it couldn't have been the easiest category.
It's the bread and butter of this podcast.
Oh, that's
we do only have 2 left. So
that was the other thing. But also because we don't get enough hate mail about me talking about Best Actress over the years.
Nobody's going to be mad about that.
No one
So Streep's our winner.
Yes. Meryl Streep, The Bridges of Madison County.
This is what I wanted all along.
Shut the fuck up.
You could have gotten it if you just whatever.
See how I did that?
Just sit there and shut up. You stupid lady. Anyway, best director. Mel Gibson won for Braveheart, Chris Noonan for Babe, Tim Robbins for Dead Man Walking, Mike Finnegas for Leaving Las Vegas, and Michael Radford for El Postino, The Postman. Again,
isn't it incredible how much we have talked about everything, and Braveheart has been so little of our conversation because no acting nominations. Didn't give a fuck about it in screenplay.
No, like we didn't even mention like Mel and actor and stuff like that.
And I'll say this, like
I'm just saying. I'm just agreeing with you.
He does impressive work directing Braveheart.
What's a better film?
I also don't think it's not really particularly noteworthy if we're talking about big epic movies from the 90s. It's one of the better ones.
What's a better film, this one or Dances with Wolves?
I think this is a better movie, but it's still nothing that I am like a huge champion over. But if you're asking me like which one would I rather watch again, it would be Braveheart.
Yeah.
This is better just by virtue of not being a white savior movie.
Correct.
Yeah.
But
it is pretty homophobic.
But
I think it has stretches of being entertaining though, at least.
I just
I think it is more entertaining than Dances with Wolves.
I just lump them together. I feel like they're those kind of
No, I understand.
Of like I understand why the Academy did it because they got caught up in the actor, director kind of shit, but they didn't do it enough for Opie.
No, they did not. But to your point earlier, this is why we have a beautiful mind.
Yes, correct.
Mm-hmm.
If Babe wasn't here, I'd also consider The Bomb here.
Because no.
Yeah, because I think that there's like
there's two easy outs here.
Yeah.
But I think that there's like 10 directors I would consider that are far better.
I can't get rid of Tim Robbins though.
Absolutely.
That's like non-negotiable for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know.
That'll never happen.
And Chris Noonan too.
No, I said if Babe wasn't there, but yeah, I mean, I would be willing.
But I would say Tim Robbins is another one that prevents me from saying that.
Well, he's not going, so then that leaves one left. And I think I know where you guys are all going to go.
Radford out of there.
Yeah, Radford Gibson.
Yeah, Radford.
Easy.
Well,
yeah.
Now Mel
well,
here.
What?
Well, Mel. What if we just kept Mel Gibson?
No,
I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking kidding. Yeah, I mean,
you heard it. You heard it, everybody.
I'm just trying to get the Jay Ledbetter vote into the conversation, and
he needs to be represented to help out his friend. Yeah.
Listen, Mel Gibson, once again, another great actor, wonderful actor, but a shitty human being.
Is he?
I don't think we need to say great actor.
Yeah, he is a great movie star.
Good actor.
He's a great actor, great movie star.
He's a great movie star, but only good actor.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, you got
Braveheart, not even his best movie.
No,
I'm not going to agree with that.
No, that would be Apocalypto.
It is absolutely Apocalypto.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
because that's the one where he says, "I have no pretense here. I'm just making kind of a junky, actiony kind of a film," and
it works.
That's the best use of his skills as a
Eric's
director.
a big Hatchsaw Ridge believer, though. So
fuck you.
Or as he calls it, truther. Okay. So Figgis, Robbins, Noonan, those are the guys staying in there. Yes?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it. Michael Mann for Heat.
Yeah, Michael Mann is the first name. Absolutely.
Michael.
That's the
Mann.
First name?
That's the number one.
For me, it is. It is.
Yep. Number one with a bullet. Not even close. We're not having a conversation otherwise. It's Michael Mann. Watch Heat. That's all you need to do. You'll understand.
Watch the last 10 minutes of Heat. Honestly.
Watch any 10 minutes of Heat. Let's just be honest.
That's true.
Okay, fine. I'll watch Heat.
Thank you. You know what? Pause the recording, everyone. And we'll be back in 3 hours. And we'll watch Heat. Michael Mann.
So funny.
Todd Haynes. Paul Verhoeven.
Paul Verhoeven, please.
Paul
Come
Verhoeven.
on now. Let's be real.
I mean, like, that's my picks: Paul Verhoeven and Michael Mann. Those are my picks. And I mean, Fincher's there for 7, but
I mean, I would obviously throw Ang Lee in here because I think what he does is pretty extraordinary. So
I would also throw out Rob Reiner for The American President.
Yep.
I think he directs that thing with It's So Smooth. I would also absolutely say Richard Linklater for Before Sunrise. That movie is gorgeous, beautiful two-hander romance.
I say Tony Scott for Crimson Tide.
That's a fantastically directed movie.
Are we all not giving a shit about Ron Howard?
I was just about to ask, all this conversation and like the whole controversy about this category about who they snubbed, and we're not even talking about him.
The thing about Apollo 13, and this is a movie that I loved ever since I saw it in 95, it's really hard for me to say it's anything really better than just like really solidly made. And yeah, that goes a long way in terms of me enjoying the picture, but I don't think there's anything exceptional about his direction that makes me want to nominate him over the people we've already talked about.
Yeah,
especially
I don't
over
disagree.
some other people who weren't nominated. Like I do think it's weird that the movie got as many nominations as it did, and one of them was not Best Director. But also, I kind of can't fault the Academy for saying there were other way more interesting, higher degree of difficulty, more risk-taking jobs that people did directing movies this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we going to keep it problematic and put John Lasseter in here?
No.
I think I would consider it.
I would consider him.
I would also consider Amy Heckerling for Clueless too.
100%. For $1, name a woman.
Yeah.
Very true. Yeah.
I would consider Carl Franklin for Devil in a Blue Dress.
And we said it earlier, Eric, Alfonso Cuarón for A Little Princess.
I mean, that movie is
gorgeous.
Top 2.
Yeah.
Cuarón probably.
Gorgeous. That movie does get referenced like kind of often in my family just because the lead actress of that movie is a Pritzker. So she's the cousin of my governor.
Wow. I did not know that.
Yes.
Huh.
There's a lot of Pritzkers working in the movie industry, actually.
Top 2.
So is she a billionaire too?
They all are. So.
Oh, all right. Well, hey.
Probably why she's not acting that much
Good for them.
Okay.
Josh, Bryan Singer?
I mean, Jay's got him on speed dial, right?
Yeah, right.
Right, yeah.
I did want to ask Jay, and I didn't get to text him this week. I was like, "What did you think about Rush Hour 4 getting made?" I didn't get around to ask him.
I think we know how he feels about that.
Yeah, I think he's like, "Give me a cameo."
Absolutely. Dave Fincher.
Yep.
You threw out Fincher.
You know.
Yeah.
There's a lot. There's a lot here.
I mean, like it's like top 3 Fincher for me, and 7.
It's not top 3 for me, but it's a great film.
It's a marvelous film.
It's
way yeah, you know what? Actually, it fucking sucks.
It's fine. No, yeah. I love 7. I love 7.
Okay. I think Michael Mann is in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see how that would not be happening.
And I gotta say,
if I'm the only holdout, then he's in.
And I gotta say, Paul Verhoeven's got to be in too. That's got to be the other person. Like Paul Verhoeven is like, come on.
That's what I want, but I feel like that's a pretty.
I know. That's why.
Like we said, Gina Gershon was the.
No, but like, you're not gonna
the support.
Like, I'm not gonna advocate for this movie in the picture. But in terms of direction, it is maximalism at its
fantastically
wildest.
Directed.
It's insanely directed.
It should have gotten nominated for sound, cinematography.
Cinematography is insane.
Costumes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for real.
Everything below the line.
Cinematography is A+ in this.
Cinematography is outstanding.
It looks like it cost $100 million. It just looks lush.
And yet everything feels so trashy. And it's just
perfectly
like,
so.
Yes, exactly. That's why it's so meticulously directed. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's making something shitty look really expensive.
Good. And I love that we have this and Leaving Las Vegas in the same year that Cowboys both sides of that city. It's really great. But even with that, I would still nominate Todd Haynes over
there's that too.
Verhoeven for Safe, because talk about like a movie with a vision.
Yeah.
And talk about something that is so formally controlled. My God.
Also, didn't mention it, but Scorsese for Casino, and that's all I need to say.
Yeah, that's all you need to say.
You can mention him and then move on.
Well, that's
like the Academy did.
Exactly.
And audiences did.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Also, we got Gus Van Sant, so there's that.
Yeah. Gus. Oh my God. Yeah, Gus Van Sant.
Maybe we should get rid of Mike Figgis too.
That's what I'm saying. The bomb would be great.
No,
I refuse to bomb. Refuse to bomb.
No.
Can't bomb it.
There's 10 better directors than everybody in that lineup, easily.
But I do actually really like Mike Figgis' direction here, but it's...
Well, you can't get rid of him. He's stuck there.
But he's also
okay.
Not my fave.
Michael Mann and who? Eric, who's your pick?
God, Paul Verhoeven.
Okay. Dan. You said
Todd Haynes.
Todd Haynes. Josh.
Am I homophobic?
Maybe.
I think I am.
I think I want to throw love to Todd Haynes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I...
Oh my God, please.
Because you just said Verhoeven. I completely forgot about that.
I will give it to Todd Haynes because I won't be like Eric and won't be homophobic. Someone on this podcast has to not be like Eric.
Someone.
So, but I God, if we could kick Figgis out and put Verhoeven and have that be the Las Vegas representation, that would have been.
The rules.
I know it's not the rules.
It's not our rules.
God damn it! There's just watching that movie this year. I know we did it with Gershon, and so we have that film's representation. But my God, it's great. Anyway, Todd Haynes. He's finally an Oscar nominee
for directing.
You know, so there's Todd Haynes, there's Michael Mann, Chris Noonan, Tim Robbins, Mike Figgis. Dan,
easy pick for me.
Chris Noonan.
Okay,
that movie should not work, and yet it's magical.
Josh.
I gotta support a fellow Chicagoan, so I gotta say Michael Mann.
Yeah, you know those action sequences.
Yeah, and like literally, like that final showdown between Pacino and De Niro, like just the geography of that location and how succinctly it has to be communicated, like that is
insane,
pure cinematic direction and storytelling right there. And it's like amazing that it is able to be pulled off. I think it's incredible
how he's able to pull tension with also two guys sitting across each other from a diner. It's literally the scene that Christopher Nolan's been ripping off his entire career. Yeah, it's Michael Mann. It's not even close. Probably not. Eric?
Well,
okay,
all right.
Here we go. Here you go.
Because all of those things
about
people,
Michael
Mann
like
are absolutely true. They're absolutely true. Yeah. Even finally putting Pacino and De Niro in a scene together, finally, and refusing to give it like masturbatory fan service.
Yeah.
He does it in a way that is really basically edging you the whole time.
Because so much so where people thought, did it even happen?
Cut. Yeah. And it just almost never feels like they are actually there together.
Yep, that's the whole thing for years.
You don't get that sort of fulfillment. There is something diabolical and amazing and great about that.
Yeah.
That being said, Tim Robbins is my pick.
Okay.
Here. It's I wish he did more. I love Bob Roberts. Great movie. I wish he did more.
I agree. Because he's got a real eye behind the camera and he's really, really good. Is he kind of like semi-retired now? He's just not doing anything?
No, he's still acting.
Okay.
I think you're just not seeing the work anymore.
Okay. All right.
He's in like Silo.
Oh, was he in Silo?
Okay.
Oh, I've never watched that show.
Yeah, it has Rebecca Ferguson, so nobody wants to see it. So.
Well, except Jay.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yes, that's right. I think she's like a very important person to him.
Yes.
Correct. That's
Yeah.
exactly the language we use. Good job.
I know. Yeah.
Good job. Yeah, you know. Michael Mann, Heat winner. Excited for Heat 2. Seems like it's gonna have everybody and their mom in it.
That's why I don't like it. It's there's too many people. There's too many names.
I don't give a shit.
Be a distraction.
And you know what that means? It's gonna be fucking great.
No, it's gonna be like the Odyssey. It's like, oh, look at all these people in here
Oh
that
my
are in
God.
every
Because
2
there
seconds.
weren't too many names in the original
Heat.
No, see, I don't see it like that though.
Of course you don't.
There were like 4 big names.
What the fuck are you talking about? There's like dozens of people in that movie. It's a giant ensemble. You're being an idiot.
I don't. That's not how I see it.
Well, get some new glasses, lady. Anyway, Best Picture, Braveheart.
Bye.
Apollo 13.
Felicia. Friday. Can we replace it with Friday?
Apollo 13, Babe, El Pastino, and Sense and Sensibility. We can replace up to 3. I assume we are getting rid of Braveheart.
Yes.
And El Pastino.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck Italians, apparently.
And,
wow.
And Apollo 13.
No.
I would not be mad getting rid of Apollo 13 here. Sorry.
I know Babe is staying, and I know Sense.
No, yeah, Babe. Babe is the only thing actually keeping us from using the bomb in this category.
Yeah.
Just with you.
I don't disagree with you, Josh. We're gonna have that next week in our pocket, I think, and that's gonna be a fun thing to use. There might be a category.
Having it for next year would be really good.
Well, I was just talking about next week.
Right, no, the next week, the next year.
Yeah.
I didn't say right.
Yeah. That might be a fun one to use.
Yeah.
So are we keeping Apollo 13? Which a movie?
I say ditch it because we have too many cool choices.
A movie that we just all like decided to just not give any love to today whatsoever.
No, we don't. We took away all of its nominations.
It's just one of those. It's like it's good, but there's like a dozen other movies.
It's a solid movie.
Yeah,
it's really well made and enjoyable, and I like it. But
good job, Opie.
If you're a dad who likes to barbecue and likes hot dogs, this movie's
peak
for you.
Dad cinema. Yes.
It is, and there's a place for that kind of movie for sure. But I do think if we're deciding between it or
not the
Sense and
hot
Sensibility,
dogs, Jesus Christ.
I prefer Sense and Sensibility.
All I thought of was Weapons right there when you mentioned the hot.
Jesus.
No, sorry. That's just where my mind's
put
going.
that in here.
All right, Apollo 13.
Let's get rid of Apollo 13, El Pastino, and Braveheart. Bye.
Okay, bye. All right.
Bye.
Okay.
Sense and Sensibility and Braveheart left. What are we?
Well, we really went for the dude movies. Yes.
Yeah. We'll replace it with maybe one dude movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, but I'm just saying it's funny that you look at the category and like, what did we get rid of? Braveheart, Apollo 13.
Get out of here, man.
Like,
that's what happens when you have just a bunch of fucking homos on one podcast.
So what if we just put in Showgirls,
Showgirls, Safe, Wong Foo,
and Clueless.
We're done.
And Clueless.
Yeah. Sorry.
But we just
have
did that.
this year.
For $1, name a woman. Please.
No, I have to. Michael Mann's Heat. Like that's. He's that's good.
Yeah. I'm not going to argue
Toy Story.
against
that. Yeah, Toy Story should have been nominated in Best Picture, frankly.
Interesting.
And also,
I just received a text from Jay. He is voting actually, just last minute, and his vote is for Showgirls. So I don't know how that's going to affect the race, but we'll see.
I actually got a separate text from him, Eric, and he said that he was voting for Jefferson in Paris for Best Picture.
Oh my God, stop it.
I got one from Jay, and he said Crimson Tide. But honestly, Jay would say Heat. 1000%. I know. Yeah. I've podcasted with him enough, folks. I think I sometimes know where he's going to lean towards. Bridges. Oh, but he would also, who's a big Bridges guy?
He is, yeah.
He's a big Bridges guy. Bridges in Madison County would be another one I consider as well. So, and also, you guys kept him in director. you gave him actor Dead Men Walking is something.
I
was
gonna
say, yeah.
Absolutely.
I think
that is yes, that would
but
be
if
in
it's
for
like,
me.
I think the films to really consider are Dead Men Walking, Heat, Toy Story, Clueless, Showgirls, Seven,
and Safe.
I'll also throw out Get Shorty just to throw it out there.
Get Shorty.
To Wong Foo, Get Shorty.
Foo.
These are the films that we've mentioned the most today. That in Mortal Kombat? What? No, I'm just kidding. Mr. Holland's. Oh, this is where we put.
Clouds. Wow.
This is where we put Mr. Holland's Opus. Actually,
perfect.
The American President.
Yeah,
Something to consider as well. Waiting to Exhale.
Batman Forever. Anybody?
We didn't mention like Angela Bassett.
Yeah.
Oh,
shit. Yeah, y'all are racist.
We're so racist, all of us.
Oh my god.
Devil in the Blue Dress, once again, Carl Franklin. I'm not racist like everybody else here. I actually watched those films and love it, so I'm just putting that out there.
What about if we just pick Mel Gibson's actually good movie this year, Pocahontas? What about that?
Yeah, because there's nothing problematic about it.
Yeah, I was about to say
nothing problematic whatsoever about that movie.
Didn't we give the New World? We already did that. We did the New World the last time.
Oh, that's right.
Even against Josh's will, we did the.
That's right. That was a tough
so we
battle.
got enough that I was approve of. So.
We split that one, right? Like we did a good job with that, right?
I mean, it mostly went to Brokeback, but
yes,
yeah,
but,
sure.
But
I think that was one of the few things Brokeback didn't win on that episode.
Honestly, proud of that. That's okay. You know?
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't like Terrence Malick, but that's okay.
Yeah, but it's okay. We did well in other categories.
We did well. Yeah. We did it.
What about Little Princess? Can we maybe just kind of just think about it?
It's nice that you mentioned that, and then we can keep moving on. We have so many other things. It's the second best Quran. Get out of here. I heard that comment earlier.
It's the best.
I mean, it is. Yeah, fine. Yeah.
Sorry about it. Sorry.
Facts are facts.
Truth hurts.
God, this is the fake news department.
Okay, Lizzo.
So what are we putting in these three? I feel like Heat, Josh and I are going to push for Heat. And I think
I certainly would. Yeah.
I'm not going to fight against that at all.
Okay. I know Dan would, but Dan, you're outvoted. Sorry.
I just haven't seen it. It's one of my blind spots.
What? You actually haven't seen it?
Yeah.
You had how many weeks to prepare for this show, Daniel?
Oh, I thought you just were saying.
I did kind of think you were joking at first too, but yeah.
I thought you were joking.
God damn it!
Wow.
Yeah, no, I really haven't seen it. Yeah.
Dan,
wow,
you really should watch that movie.
I know it is. Believe me, it is on my list.
You've seen,
I know. Well, it's a 3-hour movie. I understand why you haven't.
No, Josh, no. If people can watch things multiple times in a year, you can find the time to watch.
Well, also at the end of the year, there's a lot of catch up with that stuff too.
These are just.
I did not have. Yeah. Anyway,
watch it with the family. It's a Thanksgiving movie. All right. What's a Christmas?
I don't know if I'd advocate that necessarily, but I think you will enjoy the
film. With my family.
It's a Hanukkah movie. You know, it's about bringing people together. You know, it's an Arbor Day movie. It's a Flag Day movie. It's a Labor Day
Bastille Day movie.
It's a Bastille Day movie. It's a Cinco de Mayo movie. All right.
Oh
it is.
My God.
It's an everyday movie. Apparently,
it's a Black History Month movie. It's everything you want it to be and then some. All right. It's fucking awesome. He is a Universal movie.
Keep it. I will put it on my schedule for Pride next year. Got
it. Thank you. It's a Pride movie. Exactly. It's a St. Patrick's Day movie. All right.
All right. We get it.
I mean, what it really is a Columbus Day movie. Am I right?
It's a Columbus Day movie. There you go.
The Italians.
It's a President's
Mel
Day
Gibson
movie.
would make the shit out of that. Just saying.
So Heat's in.
Okay, so yeah, Heat.
Because it's an everyday film.
Women's History Month actually is.
You know
that's
what?
When I'm going to watch it.
You know what?
Because Amy Brenneman is so well written in this, like amazingly well written female character.
She's actually pretty good.
Is she though?
She's actually pretty good in the movie. I think she's pretty good.
Oh no, she's not.
Oh, she's good.
No.
She asked him, "What's that book about? Metals?" Anyway.
My God.
Stop.
Anyway, I think safe.
I would advocate for Toy Story.
Toy Story. Oh,
Josh, I was going to say Toy Story.
Like,
yeah, I love the idea of Toy Story being in here to again have such a really cool, and diverse lineup.
Toy Story,
Babe's already in there.
Yeah, and Sense and Sensibility. But then we have one last one.
Kind of two kids movies that are really for adults.
Yeah,
yeah.
And then Showgirls, because I really think
I love this movie.
Do it, Josh.
Can't do it in Best Picture. I can't.
Come on, we didn't get him in director. Let's get him in picture.
I totally understand where you're coming from, Dan, but like I also feel we got to do it.
We got to do it.
I would put Dead Man Walking in there over Showgirls. I'm sorry.
I know
that is true.
And honestly, like if in my head, that probably is the correct choice. It
makes more sense. Director and both lead actors.
I know, but it's a crazy year at the same time. I feel like we still got to
listen. Dan,
how can you pass up?
I was just going to say this.
Of a Best Picture lineup that has Toy Story and Showgirls together. Think about it.
Just think about Babe,
like
and
our
Showgirls. You know what I mean? Just like
they're basically the same movie, but
think about the Academy.
I mean, look, they do both contain the line "That'll do, pig." So,
exactly. And think about the fact that like when the Academy had to watch the 5 films. They're watching Babe, they're watching Toy Story, Sense and Sensibility, and then
I'm actually more amused by Showgirls being in the same category as Sense and Sensibility than I am in Toy Story.
That would be so fucking funny. Just like the 180 turn of like the ripping apart of what Hollywood is at the time. It's so great. Honestly,
I love it. I love the idea of voters watching
I love
watching Toy Story and like crying at the end and feeling like really emotional, and then turning on their screener of Showgirls and like pussy right there in your face,
just being like, you don't know fucking shit, and just run out of the room. You know what I mean? Like it's so good. Yeah,
different places.
I think we just
different places.
I think we settled it. I think it is.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have Babe, Heat, Sense and Sensibility, Toy Story, and Showgirls. That's our 5, baby. Let's fucking go.
That's what we do this for. Let's be real.
This is what the listeners want. This is what people need.
Jane Austen would be so fucking lit for this lineup.
She would love it.
Hell yes, she would.
Listen. Watching that movie this year again for the episode, it's kind of it is one of just like, we don't make movies like that anymore.
It is a singular achievement.
You could argue that we never really made movies like that anymore. Showgirls is a genuine one of a kind.
I think Howard Hawks would have made that movie.
I mean, it's all about Eve, but
yeah, exactly. Dan.
Yeah.
I think I know where you're going with your pick, but go ahead and tell everybody what you'd give Best Picture to.
Yeah, it would be Babe.
It would be Babe.
I make no bones about it. It was my vote back then when I was 11 years old, and it has remained consistently my vote for Best Picture this year. I've said it before, the movie is a miracle. It just shouldn't work. The insane comedy next to the incredibly sweet character study and the subtlety of it. It is Hollywood magic at its finest and true entertainment for all ages. It's the platonic ideal of a great movie somehow. And I adore it.
I love that. Josh.
Well, I think if you had asked me in 95, when I was, by the way, just 5 years old, what my favorite movie was, I probably would have said Toy Story. Yeah. And you know what? 30 years later, I'm still going to say Toy Story. I still think it is the best movie of 95. As I mentioned with the screenplay category, that story itself is just so incredibly captivating to me. And no matter what age I am, it still works magic on me. I still get pulled into the world of those characters. And I absolutely love that film. I think it is still one of the best achievements of Pixar right out the gate. Shows you how great they were going to be. So yeah, I'm going to vote for Toy Story.
Well, everything that made Pixar great is right there in
Yep.
that movie. You can see the seeds of every other movie they made, all their great movies, anyway.
Yeah.
So, Sense and Sensibility is a perfect film. Probably is my favorite Jane Austen adaptation.
It's a very good movie.
Toy Story started it all for Pixar. May not be my favorite Toy Story, but it's a damn good movie. And Babe is just a beautiful film. Also, it has a great sequel, in my opinion. Babe Pig in the City. And Michael Mann has this sprawling, wonderful film in Heat that we gave Best Director to. But if you're giving me a chance to give a movie like Showgirls, Best Picture, I kind of feel like I have to do what is right, because nothing would make me happier more than to see Paul Verhoeven, who dominated the Razzies and went to the ceremony and walked up on stage and accepted those awards, to go to the other biggest ceremony of the year and walk up and accept awards for this insanely stupid, wonderful film. So yes, we open the door to this. And as much as I would give Heat everything under the sun, I do like a split vote every now and then. So I will be voting for Showgirls.
I'm just laughing because I know what this is now meant.
Eric
is all of a sudden seriously considering it. And
listen, this is Ryan once again proving he's the Nomi Malone to my Crystal Connors. And there's somebody always younger and hungrier coming down the stairs after you.
True.
I'm gonna push you down, bitch. You know
I was already here, so I am flabbergasted. I am flummoxed. I am gestalted. That Ryan picked Showgirls because I thought I was going to be on the outside of that. But my pick is Showgirls, girls.
Yes. God, really?
Yes.
Yes. And it always has been.
Talk about
even in 1995.
Cinema.
Oh no, I mean I loved it in 95, but I mean for the purposes of this podcast, this was always going to be my choice. I just thought I was going to be a little bit on the outside with that.
I think Jay would probably tell me I'm an idiot right now, but I don't care.
Well, we'll have to ask him.
Wow.
If this movie fucking rolls, like I
love it.
This
is literally a VH1 movie that rocks
for real.
I love the VH1 version of this movie.
Yeah, where everything's black barred out.
With it. That's why I love it, honestly.
The cable TV edited version of this movie is a masterpiece.
with the drawn on leopard print. I can't.
Not Sin's Eyes Wide Shut.
It's amazing. Amazing.
But I think the thing about it is like when doing the series this year on Verhoeven, the build up to Showgirls, the way he uses maximalist filmmaking, and just again, it is a truly disgusting world. And it's very funny that like it's this rise and fall, and it's a rise to like a different level of scum. That's, it's like the scum on the top of your shoes is the scum on the bottom of your shoes. And it's so damn good. And, we love a movie that's, sustained the test of time as a camp classic and is now being reevaluated for the masterpiece that it is. And yeah, I love Michael Mann's Heat. That movie is a different kind of masterpiece in how precise and everything and every performance and every frame is. And then you watch Showgirls and you're like, this is chaos under a microscope. And it's so insane. And the choices that they're making feel like they're out of a different time, and yet they all work. And so I'm so happy that we could get it in there, because like it was like I was going to take a big swing with this, because that's the other thing is there's so many movies from this year, genre movies, comedies, and action films that I think defy the year more than the traditional, even like family films, define the year of film more than Braveheart versus Apollo 13. One of those being a good movie and the other one being Braveheart. You know, it's so, and also Josh knows this. We pick Bamboozled on this website. We could do whatever the hell we want when it comes to this show, and we do wild things and we have fun. So this is also a fun pick.
I mean, yeah, it is. I am like, the minute you said it, it's like, well, I knew what was about to happen. And yeah, the
no one could get
mad at
Showgirls. No one could get mad at it. Everybody here loves it.
Well, I mean, there will be people that will be mad about that,
but again, listen, I can love a movie and not think it should win Best Picture.
Listen, I agree.
Everybody here matters. I don't care about everybody else online. That's no offense to you listeners, but we're picking this. They're not picking this.
I'm very tickled by it. It would obviously not be what I would have done.
What a journey we just went on. You know what I mean?
It's not what I would have picked, but hell yeah.
Listen, in an episode where Eric did a 20-minute filibuster to end up in the exact same place that we were going to end up if you just would have picked where he went. It's exactly the type of thing that should get picked, honestly.
Like, this is the thing, this exercise, we do take it, somewhat seriously in terms of what we're talking about. But at the end of the day,
we are who we are.
It's fun, and I think sometimes if we can arrive at maybe not the choice that has the most universal appeal, but is just the most interesting and fun to talk about, I'm all for it. And giving Best Picture to Showgirls is an incredibly fun option, and I have no complaints against it.
I also especially love that Josh and I went with our childhood favorites that we still love, and the winner is fucking Showgirls.
Yes.
NC-17.
Well, come on, but tell me that you didn't watch this movie. Like, at least when I first watched it, it was parents had to go to bed. It's on Showtime or it's on VH1 because there's no way in hell a parent or an adult's going to let you watch this, and you have to discover it. So in a way too, what I'm saying is Showgirls is a childhood film for me as well.
Wow.
Well, the thing about Showgirls that always just stood in my mind was just the poster, because you can only walk by it at the video store. I didn't know what it was, and just that image,
iconic
poster.
Yeah, Toy Story can never. You know what I mean? So there you go.
It's one of the most iconic posters of the 1990s.
Yes.
It was actually the original poster idea for El Pastino. But they had to change it, so it's a little weird. Anyway, that's going to do it for this. I'm going to read the winners. Again, adapted screenplay went to Clueless. Original screenplay went to Toy Story. So see, Toy Story didn't walk away with nothing. Supporting actor went to John Leguizamo for To Wong Foo. Thanks. Say the full title for me, Eric.
To Wong Foo. Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar.
Thank you very much.
You could have really asked anyone here, and we would have told you.
He's the one that's stumped for it the most.
I know, but you're talking to the three gay guys. That's true. We would have known what the full title of that movie
I just wrote it all down, but everything started, anyway.
Yeah.
Because I wrote all this stuff down. Best supporting actress Gina Gershon for Showgirls. Best actor went to Sean Penn for Dead Man Walking. Probably if he wins this, he doesn't win for Mystic River, and Bill Murray wins.
I would be fine with that.
I'd be happy with that too.
I would be really okay with that.
Or Johnny Depp wins for Pirates. But, that was also a possibility.
Honestly, Johnny Depp is my pick in that group. So
yes,
I actually think Penn could have won for both pretty easily.
He probably could have easily. He would have three of them at this point.
And then he would have tied Nicholson.
Would he have won? He was just going to win for Milk anyway, right?
I think that was
Milk was an easy win.
That's like the slam dunk one.
And honestly, great performance. I think he deserved that Oscar.
It is his best, his best Oscar nominated and winning performance.
Mickey Rourke wouldn't even be my second in the lineup. That's just, but still.
We got a couple years to talk about that one.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a couple of years. I can't wait to talk about that one. That's a great lineup. Best actress Meryl Streep, The Bridges of Madison County. Love. Best director Michael Mann for Heat, and best picture went to Showgirls. What a fucking wild ride today.
We spread that out pretty nicely.
It's a very nice spread. Yeah. It really is.
Actually, like, Showgirls is the only thing that won multiple, right?
Yes, it won supporting actress.
And we kept we awarded none of the Oscar winners.
No, we did not. That's the first. That's the first time in a long time, right, Josh?
That's crazy.
Josh, I think that might be the first time we've ever done that.
Where none of the Oscar winners.
Yeah, because we've at least had one, like in a screenplay.
Usually there's like at least one.
Even like in the 2019, we still gave it to Pitt.
Sarandon obviously was close.
Yeah, because I wasn't there.
Sarandon was close. She was talked about for 95 minutes on this podcast in order to get in. Dan, can you tell everybody where they can find you and all your work on the internet?
Of course, you can find me on Twitter at Dance and Dan on Film, and you can find me on Letterboxd and Blue Sky at Dance and Dan.
Josh Parham.
You can find me on Twitter, Blue Sky, and Letterboxd at JR Parham.
Erik Anderson.
You can find me on Twitter at awards_watch, AwardsWatch everywhere else, socially, platonically, romantically, like wherever, whatever your vibe is. I'm here for it.
You can find me on Twitter. What an idiot. Instagram, Letterboxd, Blue Sky at Ryan McQuade 77. If you like podcasts, we have the Director Watch podcast. And right now we are covering the films of Claire Denis. This week's episode will be over her film White Material.
Great film.
Which is a really great film. And so look forward to hearing that. That's going to drop actually on Friday. Usually they drop on Thursdays, but it's going to drop on Friday this week, just to let everybody know that. iTunes, Spotify, 5-star reviews were greatly appreciated. While you're on the website, please sign up for the newsletter that Erik puts together when he remembers. It's the best place to get all of our news, reviews, interviews, podcasts, and all that sent to you in one place. Next week, I think this whole gang's going to be back again next week. Maybe one or two more. We're going to be talking about the year 2010 and the Oscar retrospective for that. Should be a fun one.
Is this the last retrospective of the year?
This will be the last retrospective of the year, I believe.
And you didn't want to do 2020 because usually the most recent 5-year gap is what you normally do.
Well, I did think about that. We might do 2020 the following week.
Well, I mean, we have to do some Oscar stuff at some point. We are an Oscar prediction website.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yes, I understand that too.
So it would be good to talk about that. But
I'm just noting that usually the last one is the most recent of the 5-year intervals.
Josh does
making note of that. If you don't want to do it, it's fine. I'm just noting it for the
just saying maybe you should have planned better.
Yeah, he's just saying once again, I'm terrible at my fucking job here.
The keeper of rules.
I mean, you said it, not me.
Josh is the keeper of the keys. He is the Oscar retrospective key master, as we all know. So, I
can talk about literally any year, so it doesn't really matter to me. I'm just making note.
And then we have to talk about 2010. But looking at the schedule, we might have one more in us. I think we might have one more in us afterwards. So we will see you all next week for that. Thank you and goodbye.